Wednesday? Because I know Identity 5 is, Epic 7 is. Oh my god, we're babies. We're babies. Hello. Tension is hunched over her hollow palm, frowning and poking angrily at the air. She speaks without looking up at you. Professor Hal wants us to prep a list of native flora with pictures. There should be a catalog on the colony hall in it, but I can't find it anywhere. Uh, I'll help you find that catalog, sure. Launch your own hollow palm and start searching. Gosh, I have to restrain myself. Launch your own hollow palm, and start searching the colony's Holland archives for a list of autumnal plants and animals. 10 minutes later, you find it buried under survey logistics in the expedition's net. Actual updates, not maintenance. The first event start? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I meant updates. I don't know about Identity 5, but yeah, Epic 7, it's updates. They call it maintenance, but they're adding stuff, so. I'm devastated. I missed your last stream. Did you decide who you plan to go on after next? Yes. I will go on with Anemone. Because, yes. Exactly. What Sugary says. It was... So, okay. Last stream, Anemone and Vase, right? Vase was his name? Whatever, we don't care about that guy. Their relationship got like worse and worse, and Anemone was, yeah, getting roughed up. So last stream just tried saving her in a new game. I failed. Oh no! Okay, it's okay. I got it. No worries. I think the only possibility, or the only like risk factor that I don't save her is who's in front of us right now. So yeah. But yeah, Sivian, last time, man, a lot of things happened. Got the ending you missed instead? Oh, I see. Don't tell me what it is, but... Yeah, Tangent, developed... Well, I mean, it's not only Tangent, but... They developed a virus to kill all animals on the planet. That was the ending we got. So... Yeah. Instance, right? I think her name is. Yeah, her. She ended up committing suicide because of the guilt of creating that. And then I tried to support Tangent, but she grew colder and colder, and then we broke up. And then I died of old age, I think, or something. I don't know. So yeah, that was the ending. We did survive, but Cal died. He died protesting. Um, yeah, yeah. And then we died, and then we met ourselves, and then we were like, you know, Tammy died, and it's your fault. And I was like, what? That's my fault? And so we're back, all happy now. Tammy cannot die this time. Yeah, it is impossible. I will not let it happen. And a woman passes by and pulls a face at the two of you. Hey, holo nerds, she shouts. School's over. Come play sports ball in the sunshine. Tang rolls her eyes. Yes, Anemone, we're best friends. Let's play. Want to see her grown-up looks too? Yeah, Tammy, yeah. Anyone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up, she shouts and bumps the ball in your direction. Think fast. Do a trick. Bro, who do you think I am? Bounce it back, heck yeah. Bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. And when it tells you about the new sports ball court, a proper regulation size court, way bigger than the little 0G one in the stratospheric. Her brother Calm, is coaching the junior sports ball team this year. He's so great, she says. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should join him. You should come join us. Yeah, we'll play. We'll play that at some point. Grown-up Tammy is pretty. Nice. Hi, DYS. Hanging out. He nods. Doesn't say anything. Wow, Uncle Tonin, right? You step cautiously through the colony gates. Hey there, kiddo. Coltonin blocks you with a smile. I'm afraid expeditions is off limits for now. It's not safe out there for kids. You better toughen up so you can join the squads when you're older. Uncle Tonin. Mom! Fun fact, if you choose to not bounce it back, you get friendship with Anemone instead of toughness. What? Really? Huh. Find your mom hard at work setting up the greenhouses with a small construction crew. Mom's back, yes. We're definitely saving her this time. Definitely, definitely. You've seen these plans pinned to the wall of your family's quarters for years now. These geodesic domes will house the more delicate plants from Earth, spinach, tomatoes, maybe even fruit. She takes a swig from her canteen as you approach. Looking for something to do? She asks. Remember, Taco, you're responsible for your own schedule now that we've landed. You can decide how to spend your time, so long as it's productive. She points towards the engineering wing in the back half of the Stratospheric's severed frame. Professor Hal's still expecting you in class, but a well-rounded education includes practical application. You're old enough to help with the work around here. She claps her hand on your shoulder. I've got another minute. Anything you need to know? No, I'm good. Forgot she was the tutorial. Hello, my little, or I mean the lore person. Also received the ball in the face. Oh, I see. I see. Hello, my little potato, your dad exclaims, smiling warmly. What have you been up to today? Just hanging with my friends. That Cal's a good boy, he says. Yeah, he is. Have you seen Anemone? She's been out by the garrison playing sports ball. I think she spent every day outside since we landed. He chuckles to himself. Guess that's what happens when you've got enough brothers to make your own sports ball team. He breathes deeply and looks slowly around. Vertumna is magnificent, isn't it? You nod. Seasons, he shouts, throwing his hands wide. I missed seasons. Yeah, yeah. We're definitely keeping the wildlife and the seasons and the ecology definitely safe. Back on Earth, it got much colder, and the snow isn't half as pretty as our spark snow. He sighs, stretching. You just wait until dust season. Both the suns will be high in the sky, and it'll be real hot then. You'll see. What do we do about the shimmer? Huh. Because us finding the cure to the shimmer ended up helping the extinction of the wildlife. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Cal's riding around the gardens on his hoverboard. The board comes to a sudden shuddering stop on the rocky ground in front of you. Cal falls off but catches his balance before he eats dirt. Hi, Taco. Real ground is way harder to hover on than ship floors. There are bumps everywhere. We all have to adapt. Yeah, Cal exclaims. Things are actually way better planet side. Hovering outside is rad. Look at this. He runs over to a small depression in the nearby hill, presents it like it's something amazing. Look at this. It's Skate Bowl. What now? Like, it's all round and the sides go up. Cal gestures to the bowl, so you can do hover tricks. He jumps on his board and shows you how it's done. Can I try it? Sure, but please be careful. Mom says if I break my hoverboard, we can't make another one. Take turns riding around the bowl, trying to get up enough speed going down one side to come back up on the other. You don't land any tricks. It's hard just staying on the board with this uneven ground, but it's still fun. Yay! Yay! I don't know, Taco, but do you allow me to say something about that? I mean, not if it's spoilers. No spoilers, but, you know. Sharp whistle interrupts your thoughts. Hey, Taco, Mars. Oh, hey, Taco, Mars calls out to you. Come here, I have a job for you. Walk over to Mars, who's sheltering from the snow under the ship's overhang. It's so gross here, she complains. This spark snow would ruin my good clothes. At least on the ship we had climate control. Ugh, Tammy made me some soy sweets, but there's no way I'm going out there in all this weather, she continues. Since you like running around in it, could you fetch them for me? Sure. Good, Mars claps. She's probably just down the hill near our quarters. Mars sighs. She's scared to take more than a few steps from the door. All she wants to do is hide inside and make sweets. Good for her, good for her. Hello. Isn't spoilers, but you might want to know. I mean, if it's not spoilers, then yeah, you can say it. Tammy is staring at, like, if you're gonna tell me how to cure, the Shimmer Cure is unrelated to the ending you got. Oh, really? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's like related to, uh, how not to get the ending that I just got, then like don't tell me. But that wasn't the case. What I mean is like if you tell me, hey, to not get the ending you got and then still find the Shimmer Cure, you need to do this. Like I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I miss Tammy. Yeah, she's so freaking cute. Tammy's staring obliviously at the sky, smiling to herself. She startles as you approach. Oh, hello, Taco, she says, putting her hand to her chest. Do you need something? I'm here for Mars Soy Sweets. Tammy smiles at you. Yeah, we've read this. We've read this already. I remember this. Mars is so cool. She's kind of bossy sometimes, but she cares. Yeah, here you go. I ate them. Want half? Persuasion. If you want them, you gotta pay up. Nah, here it is. Such a good sidekick doing everything I say. Stranger Seeks for doing delivery job. Okay. Toughness 10. Our empathy is so high for some reason. Don't remember what happened. They both are completely unrelated, yeah. Spoiler, Snape killed Dumbledore? What the? Sugary, how could you? I was gonna watch that tonight. Or, I mean, tomorrow. I guess tonight I'm streaming. Tomorrow. And I've never seen any Harry Potter movie. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Imagine I ate them. Yeah. Yum. I didn't get your ending, but I could have in one of my runs, I see. I'm so sad about that ending, man. We were so close to something good, too. We were so close. You see Tammy sitting quietly near the entrance to the lounge. You've known her for, well, your whole entire life. Back on the ship, you... Um... I think I was the play guy. I'm definitely the play guy. I would play with her. Tammy had the best doll collection after her mom died. Pepe hands. Her dad used all his nanoprinter creds to print her a different doll every month for a whole year. Her ears perk up and when she sees you, or her ears perk up when she sees you. Oh, hello, Taco, she says. Her voice is soft and dreamy like a beam of starlight. Do you want to play dolls? Sure. You don't think Tammy will ever be too old to play with dolls. If anything, she has even more of them now. Yeah, I remember this. Empathy. Cool. Alright, let's rest up. Spoiler, Harry Potter is a wizard. Oh my god, how could you do this? I was gonna watch that first movie tomorrow. It's nice to take some time off to chill after all the stress of school and work, not to mention the mental toll of just living on this unpredictable planet. Looks like you're not the only one who needs some downtime. Some of the other kids are also relaxing in lounge. Mars and DYS, Cal and Tammy, sit alone with your holopalm. Nah, Cal and Tammy, baby, let's go. Hence why I know they're unrelated. Yeah, because I hadn't cured the shimmer. Cal's braiding Tammy's long hair and weaving in strands of little colored baubles. This one's called the waterfall braid, I think, he says. I saw it in an archive vid, but it's really tricky. He's doing a terrible job of it, but his short, clumsy fingers getting all tangled in the strands. Do better, let me try. Braiding Tammy's hair, wow. I'll do Cal's hair, yes. Yeah. Yeah. We've done this before. Wow, we can lose one of the babies. Which one? I think we have to keep the giggling, right? Feel like the giggling is the one we want to keep. Early pollen. This is where Dad dies. No, he doesn't. He's dead. Hey, Taco, your shoes are gross. That's what you get for walking around the dirt out there. Not me. I'm sticking to the ship until they pave over all that icky mud. Wonder if maybe she's scared of more than just getting dirty. Thinking. All right, let's look at birthdays, yeah? Early dust, which is right now. Is it right now? No, this is pollen. Oh, okay. Pollen, 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 pollen. So next birthday's in dust. Your most favorite cards, the babies, yeah. That's why we're keeping the giggling. Cal runs up to you, streaked from foot to neck with purple dirt. There's so much space. Me and Anemone just ran for 20 minutes and we never ran down the same path twice. Leans over and braces his hands on his knees, breathing heavily. Whoo-wee, she's so fast. Tammy's dad is the head of expeditions, which means he's out surveying the jungle every day. This morning you see her crying in the doorway as he leaves. I don't like when he goes out there, she sniffs after he's gone. But he is so brave, and so are you. That's why I like you, Taco. Gotcha. Perform a random act of kindness? Oh, wow. Cool. We didn't do that last time. Maybe cards were great until the 15 year. In my last run, they may not give points, but they're good at doing straights. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like, you'd rather have like a high number, you know. No, we're going for Anemone, but your stats say Tammy. I know, right? That's what I was thinking too. Oh yeah, we have a book. We have a book. So you start simple. You give Tammy an enormous hug, sharing the love. Tammy gets a lot of hugs, but you make sure this one feels special. She hugs you back, wiggling back and forth happily. She's surprisingly strong. Sharing is caring. +1. Thanks, Taco, she says breathlessly as you squeeze the wind out of her a little. I really, really needed that. Oh, before you go, she adds, and produces a box with a slice of cake in it from the folds of her skirt. Do you want this cake? They're so fun to make, but I need someone to help me eat them. I'll make you another on your birthday if you like, and we can trade hugs for cakes again. Yeah, you're definitely reaching my birthday this time. Did she almost trip? Is that what happened? It was because I had gears, which were boosting straights. Oh, I see. Hey, DYS, what's up? The pain I feel, even worse about Tammy dying before. She's so nice, yeah. Yep. Sorry I can't talk right now. I'm working on my science fair project. We're going to show them off during the Vertumnuli Festival, which will be held in Dust. I have very little time. Please leave me alone. How do we even know about this planet? Did we research it before? Is that why we went here? And Mona is running around the sports ball court, touching her hand to the ground at each corner. 18, she counts. 19. When she reaches 20, she collapses into the grass and checks her hollow palm. I'm training, she explains. My big bro Com says I have to get my legs climatized to the planet if I'm going to be team captain like him. Man, the good times when the worst that could happen was not being team captain. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, I can change it? I didn't know. Thing I'll say is I'm glad I got with Cal, and the only one where Tammy died. Oh, really? Cal in my run was so unhinged. I mean, not so unhinged, but I think for Cal, he was unhinged. Um, what do we want to do? I think we want to give Tammy birthday, or not birthdays, but gifts so we can find out when her birthday is. What is this order? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. So can I do anything here or no? Shovel dirt, I see. +3 toughness. +3 bravery, +1 toughness. And then this one is just brain stuff, right? I don't really want to, like, not go to school. So I'll probably do 1-1. Or maybe actually I'm just gonna do everything. You know what? Yeah, that sounds good. We'll start here. Play sports ball. And when I meet you on the court, she's bouncing from one leg to the other in excitement. My brother Com is organizing the youth team, she tells you. I actually think we didn't play sports ball at all last run while we were young. Cal, my first friend was the most sympathetic character there was. Nice. Yeah, I wonder how Tangent will be with us now. Kombucha offers you a high five and greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and Anemone are team captains. Pick your team. Man, Anemone used to practice with Cal and Mars on the ship, but Tammy? You're surprised to see her here. Gon will fill in to even up the teams, but he promises to go easy on the other side. I'm gonna pick Cal. Mind if I play goalie? He asks. Sports ball is fun, but I don't really like to score against the other team. And when it chooses kombucha, of course, they bump fists. Your next choice is Tammy. Cal said I should join, but I'm not very good at sports. Where should I stand? She asked quietly. You... you aren't sure. You sign her to tackle back and tell her to stick like glue to the opposing team's spiker. Maybe she'll get in their way instead of yours? Bruh, that's kinda rough. You face off, 3-on-3. Here we go. Here we go. Harder challenges on, yes. Story challenges 3 rounds. Alright, goal is 30. So, first card gets -1. It's an actual -1, are you serious? Okay, remind me what a flush is? Is this a flush? It is, okay. Just goes into the negatives, yeah. I thought if it was 0, it wouldn't remove 1, but too good to be true. Fun fact, I wanted to go out with Tammy in my second run, but decided against in the middle of it. The game is way better with hard challenges off. Is it? Why? Under 2 become 2. I feel like... Dang it. This changes to red, right? Do I want to use it? Because the thing is, I kind of want to use this. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. At the end of the round, I'm at 0 stress. Easy peasy. You get locked out of some things if you aren't able to succeed in some challenges. Yeah, it just means we gotta be better. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Tammy tackles Anemone in a brilliant takedown that surprises everyone. She really took to her role as the immovable object. Cal makes an amazing jump save but is winded. Winded? Winded? Winded when the ball hits him in the chest. Score is tied with Anemone and Calm putting the pressure on. And blam, you score the match point with a rad spike all the way from the net line. Easy, playing sports ball. Oh no! Go Tammy! Tammy's too good. Calm temperament perk. I wonder if this would have been -1 or -3 if I used the card. Ah, here we go. You wake from an afternoon nap. Pyramid thing with the vision you got near the end of the last run. If you fail, it automatically ends the month. I failed it 4 times. But I didn't, right? So it's not too bad. The dream you're in is one you've had many times. The air is strangely pink and fluffy. Oh my god, are we dreaming about Tammy dying? Kind of sticky, and you have to push your way through it. It feels like every step takes an eternity. You push through the pink cloud and emerge into the children's creche, a room you know well, to see your friend Tammy standing before an enormous bear made of pure light. It lunges at her, through her, and she collapses to the ground like a fainting fairy tale princess. Huh? An enormous bear made of pure light? What? You wake with your heart racing. Tammy's leaning over you, where you've been sleeping in a nest of pillows. She shakes her shoulder gently. Oh, I'm sorry, Taco, she says as if speaking to a small child. We are a small child. I think you were having a nightmare? Are you okay? Are you? Nothing bad happened in the dream, but you feel sick with dread. Pink and fluffy like cotton candy, yeah. Um, since you're awake, you should visit the cafeteria. Antecedent is making a new kind of candy. She says it's made of cotton. Isn't that weird? Oh god! Oh god, no! Stop her! I have to go tidy the creche first, then I'll meet you there. Save some for me, okay? Tammy skips off towards the creche, humming to herself. You feel groggy and need a minute to clear your head. That dream. Forget dreams to get that candy? What the flip, dude? What the flip? Go save Tammy. You sprint down the hall to the children's creche where the little kids play and learn during the day. It's empty. All the younger kids are probably off eating candy with Antecedent. You spot Tammy teddying up some drawing supplies near the crafts bins. Above her, a hollow projector displays an enormous floating teddy bear made of purple light. It bobs silently in the air. Mr. Bearsworth, a decade of happy memories playing with it flash through your mind in an instant. Tammy stands up on her toes and reaches out for the switch to turn it off. What the? Imagine we can save her, but we choose not to. Worst thing is you can. Yeah, I don't know why you would take that option. You slam into her, knocking her off her feet onto the ground. At the same moment, the hollow projector sparks and explodes. The bear disappears and the whole room goes dark. Achievement unlocked, the princess and the bear. In the dim emergency lighting, you see Tammy's eyes wide with surprise and fear. She sits up and rubs her elbow, staring at you. It was an accident! Yes, it was an accident. Know why you would take that option, but that's just mean. To get the card? No way, right? Sorry you heard, it was an accident, I tripped. Okay, I'm not saying the second one because we have changed. We're not talking about our past anymore. It's not the card? Huh. Sure you don't want to go after Tammy? I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure. No, you haven't seen Vase and Anemone. It was painful. It was painful. Um, what did we do, by the way? We slammed into her. I'll just go with the first one. We sort of tackled her, Taco. Yeah, I feel like this one is kind of a... I'm like thinking, we're a kid, right? We're a kid lying to a kid. Surely we can get away with it. But why? Like, why would we? So are you hurt? It's okay, she sniffles, looking like she might start crying. Why did you do that? Owie. Oh, I mean, it was an accident. Oh, she mutters. She sniffles and wipes her nose, looking like she's trying not to cry. Are you okay? Oh my god, she's so sweet. You tell her you're fine and say sorry again for hurting her. You're just happy that you followed your dream and got here in time. Decide not to mention the dream since she seems weirded out already. Yeah, we don't want her to freak out. After a minute, the lights come back on, the projector is dead, a thin trickle of stinky smoke coming from the base. Don't worry, Tammy says, brightening as she gets to her feet. Professor Hal can fix it. He can fix anything. By the time you find the professor and finish cleaning up, you've forgotten all about the pink candy in the cafeteria. Saving Tammy. We got a CG! Wah! Wah! This is so terrible. Can we Minecraft him? What does that even mean? How would we Minecraft him? Hello, Anemone. Holds her stomach. Does the air here make you feel hungry all the time, or is it just me? She wonders. I feel like I could eat a whole one of them mushroom trees. Just armful. Gosh. Kill? Oh, I don't know if we kill. Oh, you found me. D-Wise is adjusting better than you'd expect him to life on the surface. He's already found new places to hide and do whatever he does out there by himself. You, DYS. Hello, Tangent. Taco, Tangent says, approaching with purpose. We need to discuss my brother. Sure. Yes, yes, Dewey, she says impatiently. I need you to figure out where he's been disappearing. Ever since we landed, I barely see him anymore. He doesn't even come home at night sometimes, and I... She trails off and looks at her feet. Well, I'm not on very good terms with my brother of late, but well, people are becoming worried, yes. Get the feeling Tang is the one who's worried, but she doesn't want to admit it. I'll talk to him. He probably won't tell you, Tangent says angrily. Newton's apple, she swears. He won't even talk to me anymore. She sighs. You may have to follow him. I would, but everyone in the lab would know I was gone. No one cares where he goes during the day. Are you saying no one cares where I go? I mean, I agree, but come on, man. Tell Duas that his sister Tangent wants to know where he's been disappearing off to. His eyes flick briefly to yours, then he stares vaguely off towards the engineering wing where his sister is reading on her holopalm between classes. He doesn't say anything. Where do you go, Duas? Okay, she's worried about you. She doesn't care about me. Tangent's worried. Yeah. I don't want to threaten him. Hello, Tammy. Tammy is sitting down in the grass with a baby on her lap. Huh? They're playing nicely with some flowers or a strand of the beads in Tammy's hair or something. Tammy keeps gently removing her hair from the baby's mouth. Oh, it's like, yeah, one of the babies, yeah. Oh, Taco, she giggles as you join her. Aren't babies the best? I don't know about that. There's so many new babies in the creche, you'd think we were starting a colony or something, Tammy laughs. She's self-aware. But the parents are too busy doing other work, and somebody needs to take care of the little ones. She looks down lovingly to the baby, who is now sucking on part of her skirt, getting it good and damp with baby drool. You could help too, it would be fun. Locked babysitting in the living quarters. What the? Baby chooses this moment to spit up a big puddle of pale yellow liquid onto Tammy's dress. Oopsie, Tammy coos and picks the baby up, and she holds them out toward you. Could you take them for a minute while I find a towel, Taco? The baby hiccups and rolls their eyes. They still look a little queasy to you. Uh, okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm definitely uncomfortable. You hold the child at arm's length, willing them to keep the rest of their stomach contents in. They hiccup again and let out a tremendous belch as loud as a drunken sailor. You have to admit that was kind of cute. Was it? Was it? Cows crash beside a big puddle, staring into his reflection. It's just so amazing, don't you think? On the strata, we could only have very short showers. We had to reuse the same water over and over, he continues. But here, water just falls out of the sky and then lies around in puddles. Lakes, even. It's a whole thing. A happy, watering bot trundles by. Is Taco not a baby fan? No. No. Not baby, you know? But, like a year and a half old? Yeah, I'm down. You've heard of Vertumnalia, right? Mars asks you. You know, the festival we're holding in dust season? I've already got my routine ready for the talent show. She flips her hair over her shoulder and laughs. If you have hope of competing against me, you're going to need to get creative. Creative indeed. Alright, let me see. What does this do? Babysitting? Empathy, creativity. I see. I don't think we need more empathy. We're already at 22 somehow. Okay, so we did this one, so now we're rotating to this one. And then we're gonna go to class. Shovel dirt. It's our first day in the glorious world of agricultural soil conveyance. Oh boy. Good morning, Taco. Looks like you're working for your old lady. I hope you don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're my son. She walks you around the geoponics wing and points out where everything is. Your job is to move sod, compost, plants, garden waste, and equipment from one place to another. Stats really convincing you to go with Tammy, but Anemone first, you must save her. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I have so much empathy. I don't know where I got that from. I think maybe it's my perk? This one? Maybe? I don't know. Get comfortable with this, she says, pushing a squeaky old-fashioned wheelbarrow towards you. Now, any questions before you start moving that dirt? Um, oh man, why not use hydroponics? Oh boy. On the ship, we grew most of our plants with their roots in the water, and it's true it was more hygienic that way. Your mom replies. She brushes an insect off her arm, which lets out a loud squeak of objection. Hydroponic systems use too much energy. Here we have to grow as much as we can the old-fashioned way. Would I move it again? From over there, she points to a dirt pile. To there, she points to an identical pile 10 meters away. She sees her confusion. We had some very precious soil from Earth on the ship, full of all the nutrients and bugs and bacteria our plants need to grow. But it was lost, she sighs, in an accident. Now we have to make more from scratch using Vertumnus soil. This is part of the process. Alright, let's do it. That's my boy, your mom says, slapping you in the back. You stumble a little. Your arms start to ache after the first half hour of work, but you keep going. By the end of the month, you feel utterly drained and exhausted. And good somehow. You can feel your muscles growing already. -8 stress. Damn, these values are getting weird now. Yeah, we're at 16. Calm temperament. Yeah. Can we keep mom alive this time too? I mean, I'm definitely gonna try. Easy win. Wait, what? I could have done better? If I did 0, 1, 2? Really? Huh. If I did 1, 0, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see it now. Mom deserved better. She did. She worked so hard. You made your dad adjusting your watering pot in your mom's flower garden. He's having a sneezing fit, his eyes runny and red. You're alarmed. You've never seen him look sick before. People were hardly ever ill in the stratospheric, except sometimes when the zero-G rooms made them queasy. Not to worry, my little beanstalk, he says nasally. I'll be fine. It's just this pollen making my head a little stuffy. He wipes his nose with a handkerchief and looks around. Everywhere you turn, the air is soupy and tinged with pink from all the floating pollen. On Earth, your dad tells you, we used to call this day hay fever. Or this hay fever. Even though it had nothing to do with hay, your mom cuts in carrying a large bouquet of flowers. The native flowers seem to be in full bloom this time of year. She brews her nose deep in them, and they smell fantastic. Dad smiles kindly and agrees that they sure are beautiful. Then he blows his nose loudly. Okay, what happens if I say I'm scared of the pollen? Your mom sighs. Taco, life on Vertumnus is going to be very hard if you let yourself be afraid of everything. Give me 5 loyalty. Your dad cuts in. It's okay, kiddo. It's just how plants reproduce. The pollen might make your eyes itch, but you'll be fine. I want to tell them more about the bad feeling you have in your gut when you look at that pink haze, but you can't put it into words. Your dad's eyes look so sad, but maybe that's just the allergies. Hey Taco, I know the last few weeks have been very hard for you. This might be a good time to relax and stick around in the quarters wing. No, don't lock me in there again. Dad, yep. I don't know how we can tell him, but looking you're looking for Cal in the garden when you nearly trip over someone else. One of the younger kids, and they're blindfolded? Hey, they exclaim, ripping the blindfold off their face and throwing it to the ground. It's Cyrus? One of Anamona's brothers. He glares at you. I was almost done. Cal jogs over and grabs Cyrus in a friendly headlock, ruffling his messy red hair. Dude, you were so close. Cyrus stamps his feet and complains that you got in his way. It's not his fault, Cal says. He didn't know we were playing a game. Give me a sec, I want to teach him how to play. Cal turns to you as Cyrus leaves. Sorry, Taco, he says sheepishly. I was teaching Cyrus in your game, but he's more like Anamone than I thought. Real competitive, you know? He stoops to pick up the blindfold brushing off the dirt. I'm trying to come up with different kinds of games. Other than sports ball, he says. No winners or losers. I just want to have fun with my friends. Cal looks at you hopefully. Do you want to learn how to play? Yeah. Cal's smile looks like it's gonna stretch right off his face. Radical, he shouts, jumping up and down with excitement. Okay, so first, put on this blindfold. Blindfold's a little scratchy and smells like dirt. You can feel Cal's big hands on your shoulders. I'm gonna spin you around, and when I let go, you gotta listen to... Oh, yeah, I remember this, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do my best, yes. Get it right. Empathy 10. Oh my god, our empathy is so high. You turn to the right and walk forward, counting out 15 steps. When you stop, Cal laughs. You can hear his footsteps crunching behind you. I forgot how much bigger I am than you. You're like 2 more steps away. Take 2 more steps until your outstretched hands land on the warm metal of the door. Success! Awesome, Cal says. You can't help but smile. This is fun. Now hit the door button on the right and then keep walking forward until I say stop. Go really slowly, okay? You open the door and start walking forward. Start to walk forward. The path slopes downwards, and your feet slip a little bit, even though you're moving as slowly as you can. Real dirt is nothing like the metal floors of stratospheric. It's turbo rocky here, Cal says. You can feel uneasiness prickle in the back of your arms. Just keep going forward slowly. Yes, we trust him. Empathy 20 somehow. You slowly creep down the slope to the center of the colony, somehow managing not to bump into anything. Cal cheers. Okay, now turn a little to your right and keep walking straight. We're so close. You carefully pick your way forward, stopping when you hear Mars's unmistakable voice ring across the courtyard. What are you nullheads doing? Cal tells her you're playing a game. Is that a real game? Mars coughs. Scoffs. Looks like Taco's just wandering around with the scarf over his eyes. Aren't you a little old for this? What? No! No! Maybe she's right? No! I would rather trip than do this one. We have empathy, but no bravery. Yeah, no bravery. Embarrassment burns in your belly as you tear off the blindfold. Blinding away tears in the sudden brightness, you can see Mars looking down her nose at you. Mars sneers, tossing her braids over her shoulder. I thought you were cooler, Taco. Let me know when you're ready to play adult games. Oh boy. Not sure what she meant by that. I don't want to know. Become aware of Cal standing behind you. Sorry, Taco, he says quietly. I guess it is kind of a silly game. Ask if he wants to get some Watato juice from the cafeteria instead. We spend the afternoon brainstorming ideas for more games with no winners or losers. Alright, well, at least Cal didn't get upset. Hey, Tammy. Tammy's nose is as pink as her hair. She sneezes cutely into her handkerchief, her big ears twitching. I think I'm going to stay inside today. Maybe you should too. Oh no! She has the shimmer too! Way cooler, so she had some idea of us being kind of cool? I guess so. I mean, we did fetch her soybeans, right? Soy cakes? I don't even remember. So then I trapped it in my room, Anemone says, telling you about the bug she saw in her quarters. Its wings were as big as my hand, and it had feelers like, whoa, it was bouncing all over the place like boing, boing, boing. She gestures excitedly, swinging her arms over her head. The bugs here are so big, and they're everywhere. I hate bugs, man. As far as wanting to go to the special tea party from MTAC, that one's a secret. Oh boy. I was gonna give it to Tang, she says. She loves gross bug stuff. But she said I should just let it go, because if it stung me, I might get weird mutant powers. I mean, other than the one I already have. And I wanted to see if I got more weird mutant powers, so I started jumping around off higher and higher things until I was jumping off the back of the ship. I got in so much trouble, but it wasn't even that high. She stops in her tracks. Hold on, she says, stooping to rub irritably at her knees for probably the 100th time in the past 5 minutes. Ah, I'm gonna die. Busted up my knees and it's so itchy when my scales grow in. Annie, don't pick at it. Chief Steward. Whoops. Wait, Antecedent. No. Antecedent's voice rings out across the garrison yard. Pleasant but firm. It instantly transports you back to being in the ship crash, tugging on her skirts and calling her auntie. And when it jumps and stands up straight, her hands flying to her sides. But Mom, Anemone whines, digging her fingers into her knees as Antecedent approaches you both. It's so scratch-tastically itchy. Dude, why would a kid say scratch-tastically? Kit Kat? No Kit Kat. I have chocolate. I have these little eggs. These little eggs. Focus, camera. Focus. Focus. Nah, it's doomed. Yes, perfect. Now you guys can see what egg this is. Sort of, actually. Don't pay attention to my nails. But yeah, this is my egg. I have a couple of them. I know, lovely. Antecedent soothes her, patting down her riotous red hair. But the more you pick at it, the thicker your scales are going to grow in. Anemone tucks her hands under her armpits to keep from scratching. What if I want to have cool scales? She pouts. Antecedent smiles indulgently. At the rate you're going, I'm sure you'll be covered in them before you know it. No need to rush. And when his skin is dotted with patches of protective blue-green scales that grow in whenever she gets a cut or scrape, she rubs the patch of her jaw indignantly, the one she got when she ran headfirst into the food synthesizer back on the ship. Antecedent opens her satchel and pulls out a bundle of clothes. The queue for the nanoprinter is over a week long, so I patched your pants with scraps from your brother's clothing. Please try not to put any more holes in them, or yourself, okay? She hands the clothes to Anemone and kisses her on the forehead, and when it sticks out her tongue and gags. Yuck. Anemone evaluates the clothes as her mom walks away. Galactic, she breathes as she runs her fingers through the odd colored patches. Then, right there in the middle of the yard, she unshamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on the new ones. Of course. Wow, I look like a fighter jet from the Hollows, she exclaims, showing off her new pants. Like when they stencil your kill count in your plane. What should I say? What should I say? Should Taco stream Limbus Company? The wise 8-ball needs advice from a wiser friend. Oh, interesting. Taco stream Rune Factory and 3 special? Are you joking? What does that mean? I'm going to say, we got an Easter, but you didn't do the egg hunt this year. I didn't, but I did have a bag. It is from Easter, actually. I got a bag with chocolate in it. Like, we all got a bag, I think, right? Um, whatever, man. Let's go. Oh, a really cool scar. Yeah, Anemone grins. Yeah, you get it. My pants are scarred, just like me. Yeah, I get you, Anemone. Yay. Alright, time to go to class. Sorry I can't talk right now. I'm working on my science fair project. Yes, ma'am. We did. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do I want this one or do I want this one? Creativity, persuasion. Damn, we should probably get some blue stuff. Good afternoon, my burgeoning biologists and up and coming chemists. Professor Hal welcomes you back to your old classroom. This afternoon we'll learn what I like to call the wet science. He gestures to his hollow projected lesson plan: biology, chemistry, medicine, ecology, and geology. You learn a little bit of everything with opportunities for further study in your favorite field. If you're looking for something a little drier, try registering for engineering classes. Yeah, but we're very far from engineering classes. Oh, we got a 4! 0, 1, 2. Easy. I'm learning. Plus 12 stress. So it would have been 15, huh? Why was it 15? Going to class is 15 stress? I clicked the link, of course. 15 stress. Huh, really? I thought it was 10. Is this 10? It is. Oh, interesting. Going to class is stressful. I never realized that in the game. Definitely realized it outside the game. But... So now it is early dusk, which is perfect for Anemone's birthday, and I happen to have a cake. Anemone is running around the sports ball court, touching her hand to the ground at each corner. Yay. Here, I got a cake. Is that a birthday cake? Thanks for remembering my birthday. Plus 4 friendship. Wow. We are at 19. Hot damn. Have you gone outside the colony yet? Tang asks you. I hear all sorts of terrible things. Regardless, we're not allowed to stray from the gates unless we're on expedition. Tang rolls her eyes. Not that it stops my brother. Tammy peers out the door of the lounge, her hand on the door frame as she regards the colony with some hesitation. Are you sure it's safe out there, are you sure it's safe out there? Taco, how can you just run around like that? You're so brave. Um, yeah. For bravery, I am the bravest of them all, I think. Hey, Mom. Yep. Hey, DYS. Sup? Hey, Dad. If your mom already said no, then I agree with her. Yep. Hey, Cal. The suns, they're so warm. Cal lifts his face to the sky, his eyes closed. Well, the blue one is just kinda warm, he continues, but the yellow one is like a heater in the sky. The grow lights on Strata were bright, but never hot like this. It's so nice. And then we have Mars complaining over here. Hi, Taco. Marzipan looks bored. My dad's made me come out to get some fresh air. Don't know what's so fresh about it. It's always full of acid snow or pollen or water, and I don't know which one is worse. Yes, yes, keep complaining. Alright, back to sports ball. Let's go. Tammy must have negative rape or something, yeah. It's so sad because she's like the really careful one and she's the first one to die. You can tell Calm is bending the rules a little bit for the younger players, but you don't mind. It's important to start the kids on loving sports ball while they're still young and have tons of energy and enthusiasm, and Calm is really good at getting them to listen and keeping them interested. Besides, who doesn't want to play a variation on the game where you have to crab walk everywhere? Tails. You're just like exploring all of the options here. Is it possible to do better? I don't think so. It was 21. Maybe I should have like strung ones. I had 3 ones. Maybe that was the play. It's time for Vertumnalia. All I can say is that the game is unpredictable with the deaths, even if you completed the game once. Yeah, I would assume so. Udicott and the council have called a festival to celebrate life here on the planet Vertumna. Everyone gathers in the colony square to hear Governor Udicott's speech. In Earth's history, Udicott begins and then clears her throat and waits for everyone to quiet down. In Earth's history, Vertumna was known as the God of Seasons. Yeah, we've read this already. Yeah. I'm yawning. Start to tune the speeches out after that. The members of the council all get up on stage one at a time to say something. When it's your mother, she announces that tonight you'll be eating some of the very first crops grown on Vertumnan soil. Uh-huh. Yes. Udicott takes the stage. What is a festival without festivities? She asked. Professor Hal and Security Chief Rhett have organized a 3-part competition for the kids. Good luck, children. Which one do you join? Bot wrestling, talent show, science fair. Toughness 5. Toughness 14. Let's go. A bot wrestling contest. This has been a classic competition for years on the ship. Someone has rigged up a hydraulic lifting bot to slowly stretch out, increasing in strength over time. The aim is to see how long you can hold it closed using any part of your body before it pops open. Anemone and Cal are competing with you. Cal doesn't like that it's a competition, but he does love bot wrestling. Wrestle that bot! Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Think this would be a good play. Huh, huh, huh. Huh, huh, huh. I can do this. 13 versus 15. Okay. Is there a better play to do here? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Wait, how am I supposed to reach 24? What? Oh no! Oh no! Let's see. 0, 1, 2, 1, -1. Not amazing. 11, 12. Wow, we can't even push through. We're so far. Uh-oh. Should Taka Taka stream all the Fatal Frame games? Depend who's asking. I'm asking. Answer is no. Uh-oh, indeed. We shouldn't have been delusional. We weren't delusional, to be fair, but I think using this one could prove useful here. So we'd put this one to 1, and then I would do this. So it'd be 1, 1, 1. And this one would become red. Or I add +2 to this one, and this one becomes 1, and then I do this. Oops, not this, this. So then it's 1, 1, 1, and then it's all the same color. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Nobody likes mushwood logs anyways. 16, and now I can push through. Easy. Easy peasy. And when his brother Com is the judge and awards bonus points for technique as well as for brute strength. You sit in the hydraulic bot and use your weight at first, then switch to a bear hug when it starts to wobble and push you off the ground. Does Taco love horror? Most likely. Oh. Sherrod's favorite emote is eggplant, it seems, yeah. 2 in a row. You make it a full 5 minutes of increasing difficulty before it eventually springs from your grasp and scuttles into a corner, freed at last. You just barely edge out Anemone. She offers you her hand, then pulls it back at the last second before running away, cackling. Gained memory. Status popular. +2 friendship, +2 friendship. Damn, the 5 card. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. During the fierce heat of dust, a few days rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Kudos doubled for 3 months. I see. Well, I'm about to go work, so. And when he's running around the sports ball, yeah. Late dust? No, mid dust. Tangent looks up at the sky and shades her eyes. It's too bright, she complains, and it's too hot. The nights are cold. Living in that stratospheric meant we never had to experience discomfort. Remind me, why aren't we putting our resources into repairing the ship? Hello, Tammy. Tammy almost doesn't notice you approach. She's bent over her holopalm, intently taking notes until you get close enough that her ears wiggle, and she looks up, surprised. Oh, hello, Taco, she greets you cheerfully. I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. Tammy's care. You ask her what she's studying, and she flushes pink and tugs on her ear. Oh, I'm not studying, she says. I'm making a list of my friend's favorite things. She laughs a little embarrassed. And, well, you're my friend, Taco, so what's your favorite color? I hate all colors equally. What would my favorite color be? It's clearly blue, right? We're the blue guy. Wait, is Mars the blue person? Is Tangent the blue one? Are we yellow? Nah, we're clearly blue. She notes your answer, then asks what your favorite dessert is. Dessert, yes. Desert. I prefer the Sahara myself, yes. She's like, the what? Soy sweets, sure. Tammy carefully notes this as well. Okay, last question. What is your favorite toy? Stuffed animals, hoverboards, dolls and action figures, my hollow palm, toys are for immature children. I think hoverboards, right? We played with Cal once. I would think that would be my favorite. Hoverboards. Oh, Tammy exclaims, that's Cal's favorite too. Yep. Okay, now I know what to get you for your birthday. Ask her, yes, what are your favorite things? She presses her index fingers together shyly. I like the color yellow, my dolls, and my favorite sweet is cake. When is your birthday, Tammy? When is your birthday? Is it today? Tammy takes a deep breath of the dry, dusty air. I know it's miserably hot out, she says, but you know what? My dad is right. I should be happy that I'm here. After that close call in the creche, I think I'm going to try to make this place feel like home, she nods, putting on the brave face. That means trying not to be so afraid. Interesting. I would have had the opposite reaction, to be honest. We have an egg, and that should be for Anemone, sorry. Actually, let me try it. Look at her and guess when her birthday is. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Is it today? It's today. Here you go. Happy birthday. Demi wrinkles her nose as she accepts her gift, turning it over in her hands. Oh, what is it? She asks. Is it a present? Thank you, I guess. That's really nice of you. It's not her birthday today. Hello, Mars. I'm bored. This is boring, Mars complains, stamping her foot. All the adults want to do is work, and they're not paying attention to me. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Hey, Cal. Cal looks up at the sky, shading his eyes. I wonder when it's gonna rain again, he says. The heat doesn't bother me none, but after a while the plants are gonna get all toasty. Hey, Mom. Oh, right. I forget. Mom doesn't say anything. You catch your dad taking a break in the shade of the geoponics dome. Oh, hey, he says, waving lazily. Taking breaks is important. Don't forget to take care of yourself, okay? Yes, Dad. Hello, DYS. DYS is sitting on the ground just outside the gate under the watchful eye of someone working in expeditions. We're just as stuck here as we were on the ship. He mumbles, but he doesn't say anything else after that. Yes. Shovel dirt. Tammy brings the creche kids for a field trip to the gardens. Cal volunteers to show them around and play with the kids, leaving you to do all the shoveling. He and the kids stomp everything into a nasty mud hole. Even when he gets in trouble, he doesn't seem to mind because he still got to spend time with Tammy. Frickin' lover boy. Damn, these are easy at first. Plus 4 toughness. Plus 12 kudos. Plus 13 stress. I see, so this one is 15 as well. Hey Cal, wait, I don't have a gift for you! Dang it. Cal's crouched beside a big puddle. Yeah, the water, yeah. Hey Dad. Spot your dad lying on the ground in the soft grass. Yeah. Hello. Hanging out near the south gates, his hands in his pockets, idly staring at the ground and digging the toes of his boots into the dirt. He nods at you but doesn't say anything. Hello. You and Anemone are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other around and pretending to be sword fighting. The adults training nearby are patient with you as long as you don't get near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close. Watch out, Annie! One of the security personnel calls out as Anemone bumps into her. You can stay behind the fences, okay? Are we at 20? Oh, we are. It's Anemone, she retorts, as you both retreat to a safe distance. Anemone throws her stick to the ground and pouts. Just because everyone else shortens their name, it doesn't mean I have to do it. I like being Anemone, but having a nickname is kinda cool, and mysterious, like having a call sign, you know? What would you call me, Taco? How about Nem? What do you think of Nemi? Just Anemone, something else? I would think Nemi is too much like Annie. Let's go with Nem. How about Nem? Nem tilts her head. Huh, I've never heard that one before. She mimes swinging a sword a few times. Nem, Nem. I like it. Short and punchy, just like me. It's kind of like I'm a venturer from a story. Yeah, Nem. Something else lets you choose something else. Something custom. Oh, I see. Nem picks up her discarded stick. Something else, something custom, and then you just call her dumbass. Now, she says, brandishing it at you, prepare to be defeated by the mighty Nem. You spend the next hours sparring with Nem in the yard. That's cool. I guess different things happen if you reach their friendship early, huh? Stinks out here. Not just one stink either. Every day it's a new stink. Today it smells like... She wrinkles her nose. Like that time the waste reclamation unit broke down. Yuck. You haven't noticed the smell. She sure is sensitive. Or maybe she just likes the stale air inside the ship better. Prefer calling her Nemi. Yeah, I feel like Nemi was too close to Annie. Tammy peers suspiciously at the sky, her big ears twitching. The air is different here, she pouts. We've never lived somewhere where the air can be too dry or too wet or too hot or cold. It's almost as if the planet is alive, she shudders. Ah, that's a scary thought. The planet is alive, what do you mean? Nem nem. Nem nem. Taco taco and nem nem. I have all these kudos and nowhere to spend them yet. Me too, Mars say, sighing. Zeke says the depot store won't be open till next year. How am I supposed to show off how much better and harder working I am than everyone else? What do you do? I'm so confused. What do you do exactly? Are you in here? She's probably in here. Know what would be mean? What? I just did that, yeah. Choose something else and type in. She a princess, but in the bad way, yeah. Yeah, she is. Last time we did this one, this time we're gonna go this one. There's some sort of emergency in engineering that requires Hal's attention, so today's class will be taught by the ship's artificial intelligence, Congruence. Good morning, Congruence chirps. Today we're going to talk about the formation of the Vertumna group. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Kinda surprised I do. You know how it started? Economic and environmental instability, coupled with deeply entrenched hatreds, had thrown the Earth into chaos. You know how it ended? In that chaos, their parents formed the Vertumna group with a plan to leave Earth. 20 years later, they and their starborn children slid through a wormhole and ended up here on the planet you call Vertumna. There's so much you don't know. Congruence pulls up a hollow projection of an unassuming human with a firm maternal gaze. This is Planktonic Ascendance Wang Botha Schmidt, she says, the spiritual leader of the Vertumna movement. They were what people called a speculative fiction writer. The Vertumna project proved that their writing, though speculative, was far from fiction. This is one long ass name. Weinbotha Schmidt's writing centered around the idea of humanity building a technological utopia on another world. Translated to 100 languages, this was a compelling idea to people at the time, so fans started connecting in vert space. Far from just a book club, these people bonded over mutual aid amid the increasing unrest in their own countries. They were committed to Wang Botha Schmidt's idea of a future where everyone is treated equally without prejudice. Still shorter than Percy's full name. Yeah, of course. It's because Percy has titles, but this guy does not have titles. But what's long isn't the titles, huh? It's just the name. They realized it couldn't be done online, Congruence tells you. Though committed to social justice, the group saw the impossibility of forming a truly egalitarian society while also reckoning with their own implicit biases in the diverse context of their real lives. They realized that this was the work of generations, and the solutions must look to the future, as Wang Botha Schmidt did. So they got together, yeah. The image of a squat concrete building with the rooftop replaces Wang Botha Schmidt. Around the edges of the classroom, the hall projector gives the impression of towering walls topped with razor wire. The first Vertumna colony, Congruence tells you. 400 people volunteered to sacrifice their own cultural beliefs to walk through these doors, agreeing to come up with a new way of life that would be taught to their children. Babies were conceived from egg and sperm donors chosen by lottery and raised communally like you as the second generation of the Vertumna group. Those babies were your parents. So they mix their DNA, their culture. Yeah, we're definitely a culture guy. Come on. The hollow projection now shows the compound under siege. As more colonies were founded, word got out about the Vertumna group's social experiments, Congruence continues. Assimilationism was an unpopular ideology at the time because it had been used to commit terrible genocides on Earth. This, combined with panic that the Vertumna group was destroying the family unit or raising an army of Genetech super soldiers, brought the colony under attack from all sides. But cultural assimilation is horrible. I'm leaving behind inherited traditions, rules, and resentments. The hope in leaving behind, right? The hope is that humanity may be wiped clean of centuries of intergenerational trauma. Congren sounds like she's reciting doctrine. Even the first generation of the Vertumna group wasn't certain it was possible. You're the beginning of the new beginning. Who knows what you'll be capable of? You have the feeling you're not going to get a nuanced answer from the ship's AI. The image of the burning compound is replaced with the stratospheric on the launch pad. Luckily, the next phase of the Vertumna project was ready to launch. 100 colonists were selected to leave Earth on a colony ship to seed a far-flung corner of the universe with a new human culture. She smiles. The ultimate goal of the Vertumna group was you, children, she says. A generation raised completely unburdened by troubles that plagued Earth. Isn't that lovely? How did they build the ship? Orbital voyages were a hobby for the ultra-rich in an earlier century, so there were several relics to be found in museums, Congren's replies. The difficulty was not in acquiring a ship, but in making it space-worthy and in the logistics of the launch itself. The group crowdsourced enough funding to purchase and repair the ship. Congren smiles as for logistics. Well, you're speaking to the solution right now. I was acquired by connected group members, along with the genetech that's created you and your parents. That's wrong, right? That's actually a lie. She was stolen. Stratospheric was the first manned vessel to navigate the wormhole at the edge of the solar system. Given the state Earth was in when it left, it may have been the last. It was not the last. Terrible institutions. So we've read this before, so I'm just gonna run through just in case I notice anything. Only success. Unique culture. Okay. Your head is so stuffed with ideas it might burst. Professor Howell, your parents never mentioned this stuff before. They wanted to tell you because they wanted you to grow up without feeling different based on your genetic makeup or family history. It's hard to imagine having a different culture than your neighbors. You wonder what it's like. Everyone's celebrating different holidays, eating different foods, speaking different languages. Are you missing out or are you better without it, like the original colonists believed? It's hard to say, as the decision was made for you long before you were born. All you can do is the best taco you can be. All you can do is be the best taco you can be. Wow, that's pretty rough. Huh, huh. The -1, yeah, I know. We're gonna get that one a lot, I bet. Good job, thanks. But I could have gotten 17, I'm not sure how. Huh. I guess I could have done -101. It was Cal's birthday. We didn't have any gifts, that's right. Tangent looks up at the sky and shades her eyes. It's too bright and too hot. The nights are cold, living on the stratospheric meant we never had to... Yeah. Could have also not put the -1, leave it empty. I tried, but it gave me a lower score. Nem runs up to you. Hi, Taco, she huffs, catching her breath. She grins. On the ship, adults are always saying, no running, Anemone, no running. But outside, there's so much room. I can run for 5 minutes in one direction. Even more after the roboplows clear the land for farms. Yeah, the farms. Hello, Cal. Cal runs up to you, streaked from foot to neck with purple dirt. With so much pace, you and Anemone just run for 20 minutes, yeah. What's up, DYS? It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay dry under the grass-roofed palapas. Everyone except DYS. Off in the distance, over at the wall near the sports ball field, he's definitely skulking. Tell someone, just ignore him. What does skulking mean? Whatever. Whatever. When he gets back, DYS is gone. Hey, Papa. Dad is completely drenched from the seasonal rains out in the fields far from any sort of shelter. Hey, Stardust, he greets you. Wet enough for you? Yes, Papa. Yes, any lore? Mars and Tammy. That's who I'm missing. Skulking is rôder in French. What does that even mean? To move in a stealthy or furtive manner, to hide or conceal something, such as oneself, often out of cowardice or fear, or with sinister intent. Oh, I see. Huh. Oh, skulking. I see. I was thinking of sulking. Sports ball time. Small team led by Security Chief Rhett was enough to keep the peace in the stratosphere. To stay busy, they also ran the exercise gym and sports ball courts. Rotunda, the garrison has expanded fast. They're building a huge wall around the colony and have an outdoor firing range and a big covered dojo. Best of all, a regulation-sized sports ball court. Let's play sports ball. Let's go. Mars may not be as skilled a sports ball player as Anemone, but she plays hard. She orders people around like a team captain, but she isn't so great at passing the ball. She'd rather be the star. Her favorite thing is to spike the ball right into the opposing net stop's body. It's not a legal move, but she's done it so many times that the opposition now stands further back when Mars hits the ball, or has the ball, which is exactly what she wants. Did you see that? Anemone complains to you during break. Mars wouldn't pass the ball to either of us for 10 whole minutes. Somebody has to do something. Anemone looks at you questioningly. Talk to Mars in private? Let's just not pass her the ball. Just let Mars be Mars. My persuasion is solo. Yeah, we'll just let Mars be Mars. Keep passing Mars the ball, and she keeps trying to spike it from the net in huge wide shots that often miss. She gets another penalty for holding the ball too long when Anemone is clearly open. At least Mars is getting better at those long shots, and she seems happy. Eh. Eh. This has to be the best one, right? Yeah. Damn, the little -2s are actually doing work. Having a terrifying, familiar dream, a monster crashing through the walls, unfathomably large, every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts to the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it, looking for something. Tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. To be fair, that is kind of scary to see. Yeah. You wake up shouting, "No!" But your voice is drowned out by deafening rumble from the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in water? It's pouring down from the clouds. Guess this must be rain, but you've never experienced it before. There's a bright flash from outside, another crack and rumble. Thunder! It must be a thunderstorm. Still, the early hours of the morning, you've already almost forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down on the roof of your quarters, joined now and then with great peals of thunder and the footsteps of an angry beast. I will go to my parents for comfort. Dad is awake too, watching the rain from the large porthole in the kitchenette. He gives you a hug and you gaze out together. This is good, he says quietly. It means we'll have plenty of water for the crops. Pure, healthy water, just like on Earth. Everything's going to be okay, my little potato. I actually lost 2 stress from this whole thing. You hug your dad tight and hope he's right. Mid-wet. Wait, was there someone? Early wet? Oh, unlucky, I guess. Then runs up to you. Hi, Taco, she huffs, catching her breath. She grins. Yeah, no running, yes. Isn't there something to collect? There's one every month, every season, I mean. I didn't get one. Must have missed it. Right? Am I crazy? Oh, there it is. Okay. This will be for DYS on his birthday. Hey guys, is everyone ready for a genocide run? What? Hi! What's up, Raptor Squeak? Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Rain, Tang says, clearly unimpressed. She holds her hand out from under her umbrella and lets raindrops collect in her palm. I cannot say I am a fan. Being wet is a misery. As long as you don't catch a cold, it's fine. Have you tried standing in the mud yet? Cal asks you. It's the best, most amazing feeling I have ever felt. You look down and sure enough, Cal's feet are bare and muddy as heck. Dirt and grass feel neat too, he continues. Sometimes the rocks hurt. Mom says I'll build caluses? Right? You should try it. I don't know. It sounds kind of unsanitary. D-Wise is hanging out near the southern gate. Yeah. What's up, Tammy? Tammy peers suspiciously at the sky. The air is different here. Yeah. Hey Mars, what's up? Oi Taco, Mars says, looking at you up and down with a sneer. Your shoes are gross. That's what you get for walking around the dirt out there. She sniffs. Not me. I was sticking to the ship until they pave out all the icky mud. All the icky mud, yeah. Papa. Your dad is poring over some reports on his holopalm. Oh, hey, little seedling, he says, distracted. Did you know that Watato plants are related? Yeah, I didn't know that. For some reason. Shovel dirt. Our toughness is pretty high, no? Yeah, 19. Is Anemone toughness or is it Cal? Cal's biology, right? Who's bravery? Oh, it's DYS, right? You join Cal at a particularly fragrant pile of compost. He's trying to use his hoverboard as a wheelbarrow, carefully pushing compost off it into the pile. Don't you just love this? Cal asks excitedly. Your hoverboard? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I freaking love hoverboards. No, he laughs. I just mean this. He waves his arms. Dirt crusted up to the elbows to take in the entire greenhouse. We get to help plant stuff and watch it grow. Even if we're just moving dirt around, we're still helping. Why do you like it so much? Well, he considers. I like digging holes in the dirt because it's so full of surprises down there. I found a worm. Wait, let me see if I can find her again. Ooh, no. No, he sticks his hand into the compost and rummages around, his tongue sticking out of his mouth. I guess she got away, he says after a minute. She was real shiny, like a rainbow. What? Wait, he says, I just thought of a thing I like better. He shows you his splayed hand. Getting dirt under my fingernails, he laughs. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I don't know why, but it's the best. Could not be me. Literally the opposite. Could not be me. Let me see. This is 18. This is 21. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Damn, I'm liking this stress thing. That's nice. Late wet. Hey, Mom. Hard at work. Yes, Mom. Who dies? Did someone die? Is it Professor Hal? You're looking a little worn out, my little firefly. Your dad greets you, looking concerned. You know, despite what your mom might say, there is such a thing as too much work. Maybe some R&R over in the lounge would help recharge those solar cells. What do you say? I'll sleep when I'm dead. What the? Maybe I just need a hug. Your dad throws his arms wide. Well, get in here, tiger butter. After a long hug, you do feel a little better. Your dad gives incredible hugs. Loyalty? I'd always be loyal to my dad. My dad's freaking awesome. Hey, Mars. Have all these kudos. Yes. Me too. Hello, DYS. Just stuck, yes. Hello, Cal. So much space. Ran for 20 minutes, yes. Hello, Anemone. Hi, Taco. Wanna train together? Whoa! Toughness 20. On your way to the sports ball pitch, Nem shares the story about the time her brother Com once spiked the ball so hard that it broke Utoka's nose, back when she used to play sports ball too. She describes it in gory detail. But don't go easy on me, she exclaims. That's why we have med beds, right? Plus, I might get a cool scar. She thumbs a blue scaled scar on her jaw right under her ear. I mean, getting a 5 this early is kind of crazy. Rain, yes. Being wet is a misery, yes. Hello, Tammy. Air is different, indeed. Should we do this one? Babysitting? Should we try it? Sure, let's try it. Hello, Taco, Antecedent greets you. Oh, sweetheart, I'm so happy you've come back to help. You know this place well. The creche, part preschool, part all-day daycare. You practically grew up here, cared for communally while your parents worked their shifts. A few kids even live in the creche full time. In a way, Antecedent, aka Anne, aka Antecedent, is every kid's mom. The smell of craft glue and clean blankets gives you a calming sense memory of all the happy time you spent here with your friends. Tammy is here too, gently rocking a drowsy baby against her chest. She looks at ease here in a way you don't usually see. You're going to babysit too? She asks in an excited stage whisper. You'll love it. Suddenly, a bundle of wild hair and pink overalls runs straight into you, nearly knocking you over. Almost more kitten than kid, the child grabs your leg and stares up at you with unblinking green eyes. Watch that one, Antecedent warns. You remember Nougat. She's turning out to be quite the handful. Why don't you start off by getting her to go down from her nap? Um, make some crafts? Sure. As you find the finger paints and wait for the Creche's nanoprinter to warm up and print some fresh sheets of blank paper, Nougat gets bored and slips away. What the flip, Nougat? Nougat makes a beeline for some older kids who are playing with the Creatobot. She charges in to pick up the bot and hug it, causing it to flail and whirl and knock both her and itself over. By the time you get to the scene of the crime, there are tears and the other kids are upset about their broken bot. The commotion attracts the attention of Antecedent, who swoops in with hugs and tissues. Within minutes, she has it under control. Oops, she says, hauling Nougat up onto her hip with ease. Just a little mix-up. Don't worry, everyone. Taco will get that bot fixed in a jiffy. She winks at you with a warm smile. I will? And when scales are essentially the equivalent of scabs, right? Yeah. They don't go away. Theoretically, the more hurt Anemone is, the more scales she will be on her body, or the more scales will be on her body. Yeah, that's what she was saying. That's what she was saying. Yeah. I'm an expert with the bots. Can I do anything better? I doubt it, right? Seems simple enough. That's so. Oh hell no. What? What? The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun. Oh my god, was this late wet? Oops. Only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning you wake up in the darkness and have to check your holopump to know what time it is. You see a hollow stream from Mars. Good morning to all my pals, if you can even call it morning. They name it glow season because, like, everything is crazy glowing out there in the dark. I'm staying the heck inside for the next month. What's the point of even going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a long, boring month. No way, it looks cool. Personally, would not want my body to be 90% scales eventually. I mean, that would be insane. 90% scales? Like, how many scars do you have? Not that many, right? I'm assuming that's how well, yeah, maybe you're right. No, 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 there's no way it would be that bad, right? I don't know. The wormhole is the biggest you've ever seen it. Like a massive fiery ring in the sky. The planet must be very close to it now. And out in the jungle, something new is taking place. The plants are flowering, glowing, iridescent blooms, and everything is full of life. There are strange new sounds, long hooting calls and gurgling roars. After Mars' message is a notice from the council warning everyone to stay safe inside. Tammy's dad and the other surveyors have been called back and the gates closed for the month. There's a tension in the air as if everyone is waiting for something. Somebody's gonna open the door. Somebody's gonna open the door. Hey, Mom. Taco! Your mom stops as you walk by. What are you doing out in your quarters? It isn't safe out here. I was just heading back. She folds her arms and eyes you suspiciously. Uh-huh. That's right you were, she says. Good boy. As you walk away and are just out of earshot, you hear her mumble. Stars, it is beautiful, though. crystal. Hello. The Oasis is staring off into the wilderness outside the gates. Feels different, he mumbles. Don't know how, just different. You ask him what he means, but he just shakes his head and stuffs his hands in his pockets. You're way too scared to go outside during glow season, and besides, the gates are closed. I'm tough enough. I don't want to go outside. Hello. Nem blinks at you in the dark. It's so creeptacular, she breathes. It's perfect for hide and seek. Yeah. Huh. Go through the door, Taco? You're tough enough now? Yeah, but my stress is too high. I was actually thinking of going. Just so I could see if someone is gonna open the door. It looks very loyal, however. Anemone is very loyal. Yeah, very loyal to a fault, but... relax in the lounge. The lounge is a long, well-lit hall along the outer hull of the ship's midsection. It's strewn with tables and cushions and serves as a communal living room for the tiny one-room spaces every family is assigned. You flop down into the lounge's big beanbag pile with some of the other kids. Cal has a dazed, peaceful look on his face. The air smells so good on Vertumna, and so does the dirt even. Notice his clothes are filthy, but obviously Cal could care less. Nem bounces in. Holy crap, there's so much space to run around and play in. Com and Chief Rhett set up an outdoor sports ball court, and it's way huger than the old one on the ship. Tension carefully selects one cushion from the pile and perches on it. The school's expanding to some of the empty engineering bays, she tells you. And we're getting a big new labs and new experiments using local resources. There's so much to learn about this planet. Yo, what's up, Alfred? How's it going? Emma rolls her eyes, but Tang continues. We shouldn't forget our studies just because we've landed, she says primly. Tang's right, school's important. School is outside, want to explore the jungle. I miss space. No, school is important. Tammy nods in agreement. It's scary out there, she mumbles. We're going to stay close to our quarters for now. You've had less of the deja vu dreams come to life feeling this week, and you're starting to think you'd even imagined it. But suddenly you get a prickling sensation in the back of your neck and remember that Mars is about to enter the lounge and tell everyone to look outside. You stare at the door. Nice gamble all. Hi Taco, how are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. I'm in my end of semester at the moment, in my exam week. I had an exam earlier today, but it went pretty well, so all good. Congrats, thank you. Mars walks through it as if on cue. OMG, everybody look outside. They're hoisting a flag over command, she says, clapping her hands excitedly. You know what that means, right? She stands tall with her hands on her hips. Vertumna is officially humanity's first exocolony, ever. Look at the flag, feeling dizzy, and silently mouth the words along to what she says next. Do you remember this moment so well? This is history, kids, she exclaims, wrapping Nem and Tangent under each arm, and we were there. Oh no. Ooh, the gamble all failed. Rip. Damn, no more giggling, unless we have more than one. Oh, we have two? We're fine. The endless dark of glow season must be getting to you. All week you've been having nightmares. Something is coming. Something bad is about to happen. A dreadful mantra repeats in your head. You're hardly even surprised when the emergency sirens start up. You peek out at the gates. Yes, they should be closed, but they're open. Just as you dreamed or remembered, but the details were foggy. There were monsters. The closest assembly point is the children's creche, but from the opposite direction you hear shouting and loud popping noises. Gunfire. Is the colony under attack? Hide in the creche. Help fight. Taco casually forgets to giggle, yeah. Only to giggle again, yeah, because we have another one. It's just I lose half of my giggles. Should we try it? Are you a coward? I feel like I kind of want to try it. Do it? But then hiding the creche, Tammy could be here. This could be different. Is little Taco not brave? I have 10 bravery. Tammy says I'm super brave. I kind of want to see it, to be honest. I kind of want to see it. Alright, here we go. You'll try your best to be brave and fight back. First, you dodge some helpful grown-ups who point you back towards the creche, then you head outside to get your bearings. Bravely helping to fight. Gain status heroic. You can hear yelling from up the stairs to command and a commotion to the southeast at Geoponics where your parents are working. Go to Geoponics. I think Cal is there, right? Parents are defending the greenhouses from a pack of knee-high creatures which seem to have eyes growing all over their bodies. Their oily flesh ripples with a constant subtle motion as the individual eyes blink one at a time, incessantly. You can't tell which end is which with these horrible things. Gosh. Taka, our parents are gonna beat our ass seeing us here. Yeah, I know. But what I'm hoping for, and I didn't think when I made my way here, is that I hope that they do not get killed because of me. That would be the worst. That would be the absolute worst. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Cal is standing nearby. Wide-eyed, he slowly picks up a shovel and moves beside you. He reluctantly holds the shovel in front of him like a weapon. Easy, doggies, he whispers. We don't want to hurt you. Get out of there, both of you, run! Your mom shouts, attracting the pack's attention, all except one animal which moves straight towards you and Cal. Analyze its behavior, figure out what it wants. Oh man, here we go. Fight would be the worst one, but I like this. Become the animal whisperer. Yeah, but which one? Aren't they both that? Okay, you know what? We have like a bajillion empathy. We're gonna go with empathy. Figure out what it wants. You look into its too many eyes and see fear. This creature is scared of you. To Cal's amazement, you crouch down to try to look less threatening. Choose two eyes at random to look into to communicate with. You start to reach out a hand, but the creature is trembling. Staring into its eyes has made it even more frightened than before it pounces. Oh boy. It's scared? It's scared? Is this worth it? So 0, 1, 2 is 8. So it's bonus of 3, 4, 5. This one is bonus of 4. I guess I can go with this. Analyzing is animal whisper but logic. The third is animal whisper but pure spiritual resonating with them. Yeah, there's a difference. But it was weird because the top one, it's worth it to remove the cards for the next round. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Babies. That's our last giggling, Robo. And our last crawling, I think. Yeah, we only have 2 babies left. Yeah, it was weird because the second option, which was the analyze one, was animals. And then the other one was empathy. Anyways. You have 3 blue cards? Oh yeah. I mean, look at our blue stats. Oops. 14 versus 16. But this is like a 3, right? So it's the same. And, oh wow, yeah, we succeed. Okay. Okay, okay. Super goal? Oh my god. Wait, super goal, this is so good here. Tammy Scare plus playing sports ball is really good. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah. I mean, it's not really good because it makes this one a 2 and then the other one a 2 and then the other one a 2, but yeah. I get what you're saying. Because it's like I could give a +1 to an well, yeah, it's a +2. It becomes a +2. You're right. It becomes a +2. It would be better value. Yeah, it's good early, yeah. It would be better value if this was like 0. Then it would be like insane, but super cool. You you killed it with nothing but a rake. Thrust deep into several of the creature's many eyes, the rest of the pack scampers off the moment it falls. You've never killed anything before. The body of the creature that was so terrifying a minute ago now looks strangely small and harmless. All of its eyes have closed for good now. Cal crouches beside it in shock. Oh my god, I got paid for it? I told you to run, Taco! Uh-oh, your mom looks furious that you put yourself in danger. She storms over you, and you think she's going to slap you, then suddenly she pulls you into her arms and hugs you. She keeps rocking you and saying, my baby, over and over. It's pretty surreal, almost as weird as the dog things with the eyes, honestly. After 2 weeks of darkness with the blue sun barely skimming the horizon, it begins to move higher in the sky and daytime returns. The council admits that they don't know how the gates were opened or how the creatures got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile, others were species nobody had seen before. It was like something had driven them to assault the colony. Yeah, because they were scared. They were scared. Playing sports ball becomes 2 and all cards around it become 2. So you can set low value card to 2. Yeah, but just 1. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the baby cards. Yeah, like the 0 I used earlier. At least nobody was killed this time. Childhood is fleeting. The game will end when you reach age 20. Creativity, bravery, toughness plus 19. Jeez. Delusions. Cal, Tammy, Anemone. I wonder where Anemone was. Hey, Tammy. Tammy's at the door of the lounge holding a tray of freshly baked sweets. Oh, taco, she exclaims, handing out one to a passing child. You're just in time to try my new soy sweet flavor. She places one in your hand. It's still warm and slightly squishy. Thanks, Tammy. Hey, Mars. So, Mars, yeah. Sure. Oops. Sure. Hey, Papa. Well, C Lane, did you know that without a plans? Yeah. Hey, Mom. Are you upset? Eating enough, your mom says, looking at you critically. Drinking enough water? It's hotter here than you're used to. To take care of your body if you want it to take care of you. Cal is scrubbing his hands at the water barrel, trying unsuccessfully to get all the dirt out of from under his fingernails. It looks like a lost cause. Cal's hands have been dirt-stained probably since you landed here. Stupid cow mutters. Stupid... Ah! He jerks his hands out of the water and holds them to his face, and you hear him sob. Why did they have to? It's not fair. We didn't do anything to them. I know. He wipes his eyes and startles when he sees you. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. He says, I was just washing my hands. Yeah. Yeah, just washing your hands. I'm tough enough, what's he gonna say? Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin exclaimed, standing back to admire you with pride. You know, I'd say you might be having a growth spurt, Taco. They'd better watch out for you on the sports ball field. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future, but you have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? Dejected, you drag your feet as you walk back through the gates to safety. Psst, what's that? You look around questioningly. Psst, it's DYS. He's hiding behind some bushes? That's so typical. He puts a finger to his lips and motions for you to follow him. Sure, you figure. Why not? He leads you silently along the wall towards the garrison, then crouches down in the bushes between the sports ball field and the security pavilion to fiddle with something. Suddenly, he's gone. What? You check to make sure nobody else noticed, and scuttle over to where you last saw him. Behind some popflower bushes, there's a drainage pipe in the wall big enough to crawl through. A heavy grate keeps animals out, but it's loose. You could slide it aside to get through. You could sneak out. If the adults won't let you visit the Valley of Vertigo or the subaqueous swamps or the other cool places surveyors get to go, well, you could sneak through here to explore just outside the colony walls. If DYS does it, how dangerous could it be? Tangent! The longer you look, the more you see, he says cryptically. Yes. Tangent. Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10-meter long pole and stack it in one place. She points toward them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirty jungle. Now it's civilization. Been learning about adaptability in writing in biology class. The books say that it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes, and if it's too hot, we can make air conditioners instead. Uh-huh, yeah, totally. Tangent nods absently, lost in her own thoughts. Humans are some of the only animals native to Earth that can sweat. I wonder, it seems so much warmer here than on Earth. Have the animals here developed the capability to sweat, or have they adapted to the heat in some other way? Together you watch as the foreman puts the blueprints for the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her hollow palm and raises it to the scaffolding to check their progress. I'd like to see an alien do that, Tang says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not a stupid alien, that's for sure. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology, she says. All of us are, really. With our genetic enhancements, we're the next step in humanity's evolution from great ape to galactic superspecies. Yes, yes, human supremacy, yes. Funny how they mentioned the two last places you can unlock in the game. Yeah, yeah. Nim holds her palms up to you excitedly. Taco, look! Her palms are covered with a collection of scrapes and blue flaky scales. I'm getting tougher every day. Yep, she's getting more scales. She's getting more scales. Hello, Tammy. Tammy is sitting in the lounge, quietly looking out the window at the colony. Everyone's so busy doing important things, she remarks. Working in the creche is pretty hard work, but antecedent makes it look so easy it almost feels like playing. I don't know if I had talked to her yet, but... So... I don't want to go to school for the next 3 months because I want to do physical stuff. You can do Hell's Chicken in Limbus Company now. Oh, the update's done? Taco man, what's up, Chris? How's it going? How you doing? Um, what did I do last? Oh, did I babysat? Maybe. Anyways, I'm going here. Kit Kat, no. Howdy doody. Howdy doody. 62, nice gamble, Roma. Oh boy, here we go. You run into Cal and Nem on the hill behind the garrison, at a small construction site. They seem to be throwing logs. Oh, I remember this. 0 out of 1. Rip. My best record, yes. It isn't 14 hours earlier, it's 13. Wait, what do you mean? So you have to wait another hour? Is that what you mean? Your turn next. From the looks of the nearby construction, choose an average one, yes. Taco has made a fine pole selection, yes. Lift, run, throw. Here we go. As you get older, challenges can have conditions. The challenge suit, social, mental, or physical, suit, isn't it sweet? Determines what conditions can appear and which decks will work best. Try to collect space social cards if you want to win battles for social skills. Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty good. Nope, that does not. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. Like this. 17 versus 17, 18. Oh, 4-4. True. True. 12 versus 10? Yeah. That sounds good. No, that does not sound good. Can go do Hell's Kitchen or Chicken in an hour. Okay. Pole sails down the hill past all the other poles, coming to rest sticking out of the ground. Wow, you beat my best distance, Nem says when she jogs back up. Players can't beat each other in Mushwood Toss, Cal corrects her. They can only beat their own high scores. But you get two, no, three bonus points if it sticks out of the ground like that. You play for the rest of the afternoon adding rules and variations. Yeah. So much has happened in the last month since the monster attack during the glow. The idea of this planet as a peaceful utopia has been shattered. Security squads are training new members and keeping close watch on the gates now. They're reinforcing the walls and even installing a few robotic turrets. In class, you have drills on what to do if the colony is attacked again. In all the excitement, you forgot today was your birthday. Your parents haven't forgotten. They wake you up early with enthusiastic shouts of surprise! Returning years only a little longer than a year on Earth, so you've taken up its calendar for birthdays. Yours is in the second month of quiet. Sparks snow drifts slowly past your porthole window as you snuggle with your dad. Your mom climbs up too and sits on the edge of your bed. Dad pulls a bowl of fruit from behind his back with a flourish like a magic trick. At least you think it's fruit. What are those? Bomber fruit, your dad grins. The foragers have been picking these just outside the walls. They might look funny, but they're tasty. Try one. Take a cautious bite. The pulp is soft and tastes a bit like lemon, only more blue. I bet you can't wait to join the surveyors out there, your dad says wistfully. Who knows what else you'll find? Taco is not allowed outside the gates, your mom interrupts, her voice sharp. It's too dangerous for kids. Well, I know, but eventually, your dad says, but your mom cuts him off again. But not now, your mom replies. Not with the... Not since the attack. Not with everything we know is out there now. I saw the glow attack coming. Delusions. Oh, I'm not delusional. I helped. I was a hero. Um, you knew about the monsters. I helped. I was a hero. The attack was scary. Okay, the attack was scary. Dad hugs you close. Aw, don't worry, Tomato Head, he says warmly. We'll keep you safe. Mom reaches over and pats your leg awkwardly. I know it's scary, but if you do as you're told during emergency drills, you'll be okay. Nothing is going to hurt you kids while we're around. You like to believe them, but you've seen the colony fall in your dreams. How long will it be until those visions become real? Even still, your mom says, it's clear that everyone should know how to defend themselves if it happens again. To be clear, this includes knowing when to run away, your dad adds. Security Chief Rhett's offering self-defense lessons at the garrison, you know, even for kids. If you're interested, you should drop in sometime. Sounds good. Your mom gives you a stern look. I've heard stories of kids sneaking outside the walls, she says grimly. If I catch you doing that, I'm going to put a chip in your ear. You laugh, what a good joke. Your mom doesn't laugh. Me, never. It's probably not that dangerous. I'll do what I want. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with my mom. Yeah, you better never, your mom retorts, crossing her arms. I'm definitely going out. It's scary because we ran into the fight. Yeah. But we had to. It was for Cal. We killed it instead of Cal killing it. Hell's Chicken honestly sounds like something you would find on the menu in local Nashville chicken restaurant. Nashville is known for hot chicken. Oh, yeah. Nam has her mouth wide open to the sky, catching flakes of the weird snow that drifts from the sky. Tangy, she giggles. Get it? Tangy? Like tangent? That's what we used to call her. Do you remember? No. No, I don't. Oh, 97! Easy. You again? Why do you keep pestering me? It's not as though you've done anything to impress upon me your usefulness. With your blank look, Tang rolls her eyes. What I mean is, we're not friends. Damn. Tang is cold. One out of two. Easy. There's one that has an item called What the Cluck? What the flip? Hey Cal, you feeling better? Nope. Hey Papa. Hey Sunberry, Dad greets you working hard or hardly working? Hehe. Hey Mom, tell her what you learned today. Organizing, I see. Hey Tammy. Do you remember it's my birthday? Tammy beams when she sees you like there's nothing better in the world than the sight of your face. Happy birthday, Taco, she exclaims. She comes in for a huge hug. She smells so nice, like vanilla and flowers, and she's really good at hugs. This is for you, Tammy says. Is it cake? Oh my god, I'm gonna give it to someone else. She steps back and reaches into one of the many deep pockets of her dress, producing a little paper box. I made you this, she laughs, opening it to reveal a little snack-sized cake. It's only a soy cake, but it's a soy cake made just for you. You take a bite, okay? You take a bite. Okay, it tastes just like regular soy cake too. Demi did what she could with what the colony has. Demi watches you eat the cake with a look of delighted satisfaction. You can share it if you want, she hints, smiling sweetly. If that would make you happy. Yeah, sure, Tammy. Here's some of my cake. Tammy laughs. I was just kidding. I made my own silly Billy, she says, pulling out a second box. Let's eat them together. Tammy! Tammy is the freaking sweetest, bro. Holy. Hell's Chicken is chapter 3.5. Probably involved the doubtful cuisine of the city's back streets. Be more silent for the next 30 minutes. I'll go find a new monster from Monster on the Rise. Okay, okay, good luck. Hello, Mars. Yes, yes, whatever. Oh, wait, I can apply here, right? My toughness is high enough. Yes. Chief Administrator Zeke greets you at the depot. They look you up and down. Taco. Never struck me as particularly responsible or organized, but children never are. What makes you think you'd be a good fit for the position of courier? I didn't realize there was going to be a job interview. I can carry a lot? Strong for your age, maybe. But lucky for you, you're the only applicant this week. You've got the job. For now, anyway. Use their elegant stylus to note on this on their holopalm. Come back in a few minutes and you can help make deliveries. Yes, there will be kudos in it for you if you do it correctly. Is that what we want to do? I think maybe that's what we want to do. Try it out? Deliver supplies? Sure. Hot chicken is a type of fried chicken that is a local specialty of Nashville, Tennessee. Wait, really? Hot chicken is spicy. We have hot chicken here, but it's not spicy chicken. Zeke sends you all around the colony delivering supplies. During your first week, it's mostly small things you can carry by hand or push on a little cart. Stuff like tools and electronics. Some are high priority, which means you have to move fast. It's fun getting to yell important delivery coming through and people actually get out of the way. -3 stress. Wow, this stress thing is insane. We barely have to rest. Jeez Louise. 1, 2, 3, but then we can do 1, 1, 2, 3, 5 like this. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're still good to go. This is insane. Also, I think we're failing less challenges than the first time. They're about to kiss, yes, whatever. That real hot chicken is spicy. Has hot sauce in it after all. Oh, what the flip? I see. Tammy's collecting some of the soft blue snow in a basket. Tastes a little bit like lemons, don't you think? She asks. I know it's not cold like the snow on Earth is, but I'm going to try to make snow candy. Maybe if I add lavender? Hey, is it your birthday, Tammy? Is it your birthday today, Tammy? Here's a fruit. You like food, right? No? Okay. Alright. Hello, Tang. You again? Yeah. Hello, Anemone. Dem is running around the sports ball pitch. Calm says the most important part of defense training is knowing when to run away. She hops as she runs past. Good thing I'm so good at running. You're the best. Don't see Dwayne at first, but you do hear rustling followed by the screech of a metal. After a few minutes of looking, you spot Dwayne placing large rocks in front of a piece of corrugated metal leaning against the wall. He stops and looks at you. You didn't see anything, he says, going back to covering up his tracks. It's a bit of a shame that my perception is so low. My sneaking. Catch your dad taking a break in the shade of the geoponics dome. Oh, hey. Taking a break is important. Yeah, I don't need one right now, though. Dang, I was hoping Cal would feel better if I was there with them, but it doesn't appear so. Okay, I kind of want to go to the defense one. This one. You attend your first session of Security Chief Rhett's self-defense classes. It's a small class, mostly security officers and other adults. You and Nem are the only kids. She gives you a wink and a cheesy thumbs up as you listen to Rhett rant about how everyone in the colony needs to learn self-defense. You could be walking along thinking you're safe within the walls and a flying animal could swoop out of the sky. Then what would you do? Rhett chops the air with his hand. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to chop that beast right in the throat. Hiya! He points at the assembled class, but only if you learn what I'm about to teach you. The only way to learn is by doing. Who wants to volunteer for a demonstration? Me. Me. The security chief doesn't scare you, or so you pretend. Rhett is like the biggest adult you know, and he's so intense. You step forward and Rhett nods as he crouches down. Okay, he says. I'm a manticore stalking you through the forest. What do? I run away. There's a smattering of laughter among the other students, but you have to live through truth. If you see a manticore, you are out. Rhett doesn't laugh. That's correct, he says proudly. Yes. Only engage with the enemy when there's no other alternative. No one walks away from a fight without getting hurt, so the first rule of self-defense is to not put yourself in situations where you need to fight. Anemone gave me that answer. The chicken gets a hefty dose of spice thanks to hot sauce and cayenne. Cayenne? Is that how you pronounce it? And the coating as well as spicy sauce drizzled over the top, I see. Is Taco Taco want Nashville hot chicken? I don't know, but I'm sure a certain taco would be able to answer it. Honestly, it sounds pretty good. I'm alright with spicy food, so... Once you've learned situational awareness, we'll move on to hand-to-hand self-defense, drawing on a variety of martial arts. Only when I'm confident that you're ready, we will advance to weapons. There aren't that many weapons in the colony, mostly stun gloves and batons, with a few plas rifles. I hope you don't have to use them, but it'll be good to know how. Yes, this is self-defense. Wah! 2 out of 3! Easy. Dang it. Oh, this one isn't so bad actually. It'll be a 2. It'll be a 3. No? Oh no, it'll be a 2. I'm going crazy. I guess it's better this way. There was 27? Jeez. Turns out Amatsu is the true final boss of Monster Hunter Rise, and I'm starting it now. So after that, it's over. And good luck. First time above 50% in 6 streams. 2 out of 3. Whoa! Rolled an 88. Easy peasy. Going for the Bantam Division distance record at this year's Virtunalia. You're gonna have to face me. I'm the tough one. We're gonna rest now. Collection of rocks, yes. Hello. We're pollen season. Surely it's Tammy's birthday, right? 'Cause you're in dust, dust, wet, wet. Also wet. So I'm in winter or whatever it's called. So you have to be this one, right? Tammy's at the door of the lounge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you like this? These, I guess. Would you like these? No? Okay. I mean, yes, but one of my mom's cows doing some stretches in an open area of the garden. One of my mom's boyfriends is teaching me yoga, he says, looking at you from upside down. You can already do child pose and downward dog. He flops over and lies on his back. This one's my favorite, though. Cal is such a sweetheart. Hey, Dad. Dad brightens when he sees you. Why, if it isn't my gooseberry, yes. This pollen is no joke, yeah, I know. Eating enough, uh-huh. Hey, Mars. Horns? Sure, yeah, uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna rest now. Nothing much happens this month. You spend most of the time spacing out to whatever is on your here speak, occasionally nodding hello to the other colonists passing through. Binge a few seasons of a show you've been meaning to rewatch. Are we getting rid of this one? Sure. I think I'm going outside. We're not friends. She's like, leave me alone. Device wipes his eyes. I don't want to be part of this stupid colony, Hey. You're getting tougher every day. Yay, good, good, good. Hey, Tammy, what's up? Tammy is sitting on a little stool in the sun, reading a fairy tale picture book on her holopalm. She sighs. You okay? I'm okay, she hesitates. It's just that, look at all the pictures of these princes and princesses. The princes are always the taller ones, but I'm so big. I'm even taller than Cal. How can he be my prince if I'm bigger than him? She's so taken. She's so taken. It's true, Tammy is the tallest kid you know. Taller than the boys, even Cal, who's a year older. You know, she and Cal are close friends, but never thought of him as her prince before. Cal wouldn't want to be a prince anyway. Forget Cal, I like you just the way you are. What the flip? I'm gonna say being tall is awesome. You list all the things you can think of. You can reach high things and hit rad spikes in sports ball, plus you can see over other people's heads in the crowd, plus you tell her tall people give the most amazing hugs. She goes for the bait and gives you a big hug. Thanks, Taco, you're a good friend. She's like saying, friend. Friend. Working in the garden more. Should I buy the Ocean Keep tomorrow in Sky? The answer is within yourself. Oh, what does that mean? You're getting big. Yeah, I am. I am getting big. Hey, Mars. So boring. Well, time to go. You've seen DYS use this drain pipe behind the garrison to sneak through the walls. There's a metal grate that comes off so you can crawl through. Want to go out there? Yes, let us go out. It's time to see the outside world. Hello. You slipped. Events in this area can be done in any order. They won't cause time to pass, but will increase your stress. Return home via the expedition's depot flag or the home button at the top left of the screen. Watch for collectible items you can bring back as gifts. Events respawn at the beginning of each year, and new collectibles have a chance to appear every season. Slip through the drain pipe and out of the colony before anyone saw you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the trees nearby. Could that be? Is that DYS? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now you're sure of it. That was definitely DYS. He's not allowed outside the colony either. I'll follow him. Scamper after him through the bushes, heedless of branches and brambles scraping at your arms and legs. Without a proper enviro suit, you get all scratched up. This kid is fast. You quickly lose sight of DYS and can't find his trail again, but you do learn something by trying. +1 perception. Yeah, my perception is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Wait, no. Keep exploring. The gates. I'm gonna go this way. Away from the gates. It's a charity cave that looks pretty, so yes, tomorrow's the start of Days of Nature in Sky. Oh, nice. Wait, already? Geoponics engineer have set up a work site here using a robo-plow to tear up the ground and prep it for farming. You don't want them to see you. They'll send you home for sure. Sneak past them. Yeah, my perception is very low. Go another way. If I go another way, yeah, I'm going back. Whatever. Rolled a 20. Oh no. 2 out of 4. Oh no. You stop for lunch, eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon. Nice and sweet, like a more solid potato pod. You munch away, spitting out the seeds. Yeah, sure, I'll practice. Take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves. Combat. Meh. Bleh. Who cares about combat? Oh. Nobody's seen you yet. Lively. If you want to go home, you can sneak back through the drain pipe now. No. Right, we can go this way too. You let your mind wander as you're walking and bumble straight into a field of gelatinous blob grass. Totally transparent, the sticky fronds are hard to see, but even harder to ignore. Especially once they start glooming onto your boots and slowing you down. It's like trudging through thick mud. You stubbornly decide to keep going, paying close attention to the visible signs of this blob grass field, and there aren't many, just an absence of other vegetation. Yeah. I think perception is what I'm gonna avoid at the moment. This planet is full of all sorts. Little wrigglers, hopping beetles, shining creepers, and snaily things. Oh my. You crouch in the long grasses and explore a square meter in great detail. There's so much to see. You don't even know what any of these things are. They might not even have names yet. I'll watch. You stare with big eyes at the wonders of the natural world. Perception. Well, I guess it's gonna go up a bit. Ahead of the road curves right, and there's a steep hill leading off to the left. You bet there's a really great view from the top of it, but it's going to be a scramble to get up there. Yeah, sure. You leave your pack in some bushes at the base so you'll be lighter on your feet, then start the trek. It's tiring and even steeper than it looked from the bottom, and some broad mushroom-capped trees provide shade. The view from the top is spectacular. You can see all the way to the colony walls in one direction and drop to a little sawmill in the other. Then you spot it, the rock. The most perfect boulder you've ever seen, teetering right on the edge of the slope you just climbed up. It's almost as tall as you are and must weigh at least 2,000 kilos. But it's practically teetering there. You think with enough muscles you could push it over. No. Not today, Rock. Not today, not today. I don't see why we would push down the rock. Blah. There isn't a cloud in the sky, but yet it started to rain. You can't tell where it's coming from, or whether it's even water. Given how this planet is full of surprises, it's probably some animal migration or airborne tree sap. Who knows? You have a strong desire to not be out in it. Yeah, sure, I'll find shelter and wait it out. The rain just won't let up. You sit for hours under a large mushroom-capped tree, watching tiny blind creatures like worms wriggle out of the mud and swim around in the newly formed puddles. When they meet another of their species, the worm line up side by side, seeming to compare lengths, and the shorter one bites onto the tail end of the longer one. This way they will gradually all combine into one long creature, which fills the whole puddle. Interesting. Should I check with Uncle Tonin, see what the thing is? We could get in trouble, but also Uncle Tonin dies. I don't remember when. Maybe I can save him here. You spot Uncle Tonin, Chief Surveyor Tonin that is, bumbling about, preparing some automated survey equipment and clearing. He's very cautious, jumpy even, but he's making a lot of noise. Every few minutes he'll pause to listen, check his surroundings, then go back to banging away. It shouldn't be hard to avoid if you don't want to get caught sneaking out. I'm gonna go past him just in case this is where I save him. Just in case. Wow, I'm already past the goal. I'm already past the super goal. Yeah, easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Really? Isn't this? Oh, no, 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 no. That's not. Yeah, yeah, that's not it. Taco the Genius. Yeah, apparently this run we're like. This run we're so good. Last run was a little, a little more rough. You sneak past Chief Surveyor Tonin easily, walking while he makes noise and ducking down when he stops to check his surroundings. Alright. Don't know what the point of it is yet, but... I guess we can go for one more, yeah? Leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting the area. This area, it's a small but busy operation. 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while a fourth one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front. What would that do? Leave in disgust? Why would I pick that one? Stay out of sight when one like others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination now. They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know the mush trees regrow every year, but can they still regrow when you cut down everything like this? The smaller trees and bushes are getting ground up for mulch with a scary big grinder that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. Wow, this is insane. We should go home soon. We've traveled so much. Imagine if we were that good when we needed food. Man, man, oh man. Man, oh man. This time will be different. This time will be different. I'm trying to recall when Uncle Tonin died, but can't remember. Yeah, this is getting a little risky. I'm just gonna go home, I think. Go home. Sure, this will end the month? Yes, go home. "15. Toughness 28. 9. 17. 14. You're finishing breakfast in the common area when Marzipan struts in. Look at you eating cereal, she says, turning up her nose at you. I'll bet you don't even know what day today is. It's Valentine's Day. No, you dummy, Mars starts, then pauses and gives you a suspicious look. Wait, what did you say? Well, anyway. Today, she announces to the room, is St. Valentine's Day. US and Tammy wander over to hear more. Back on Earth, Mars explains it was a day when everybody had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. And then you put the sweets under your pillow and it makes you dream about who you're going to marry. And there are decorations of hearts and arrows and pigs. Tammy cocks her head. Why pigs? Before Mars can answer, DY snorts, this is dumb. Mars fan just made it up to get free candy. He rolls his eyes and walks away. As he leaves, Mars shouts at his back, well, nobody was going to pick you anyway, you stink. Okay. I know who my best friend will be. Mars bats her eyes jokingly. Oh, really? Who could it be? She asks playfully. I'm gonna tell all the other kids about it, Mars says. So you go around and find your best friend and give them a gift. She points her finger at you. Make sure you do it by the end of the day or it doesn't count. And if too many people want to be my best friend, she adds, I'll hold tryouts for the position. It's only fair. Whatever, dude. As if I would pick you. Come on. I know who my best friend is, and it's Anemone. Anemone is my best friend. Wow, it's almost Tammy, actually. It's almost Tammy. But I think it's because we've been trying to find out when Tammy's birthday is. Nam's kicking a sports ball from foot to foot without letting it touch the ground. She fakes like she's going to pass it to you, then kicks it sideways and runs over to catch it before you can get there. Too slow, she giggles. Do you really want to be BFFs with this silly girl? Heck yeah. Want to be best friends? You offer Anemone some soy sweets. She stuffs one in her cheek and then bumps you with her shoulders. Her shoulders so hard you nearly fall over. Sounds cool, she says as you rub your arm. Okay, best friend. Tag, you're it. Nice. Nice. Pollen. Oh yeah, right. We know nobody's in pollen, right? Right? Is someone in pollen? Dust, dust, wet, wet, wet. Yeah, no. We don't know who's in pollen. It might be Tammy. Hello, Taco, do you need something? No, I'm good. Hey, Cal. Yoga? Yep. Hey there, Uncle Tonin. How's it going? Hey, this pollen, some of them gonna get used to this. I don't think it's happening. Does Taco need me for something? Nope, I'm good. Hey, Mars, what's up? Mars is in a huff. Ah, because you didn't pick her for Valentine's Day? Huh, seems like nobody picked her. She crosses her arms and scowls at you. Why is Anemone so popular all of a sudden? She doesn't even try. All she thinks about is sports ball. Whatever, Mars mutters, tossing her hair. I'm just too mature for kids my age. The older kids get me, even if you don't. Ah, I hath been faked out. 2 out of 5. Unlucky. It's unlucky. 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 Wait, I didn't talk to Tangent. Yes, we're not friends. Yes, indeed, not friends. Alright, relax in the lounge. Look around the lounge. Some friends are here. Who do you hang out with? Anemone. Hey, friendo, Nem says. I was just gonna get out here, but you can come with me. I'm gonna play some sports ball. So much for relaxing. Neb grabs you by the arm and marches you to the sports ball pitch, where she strikes up a game of sports ball that is not strictly regulation. You make up your own rules, even roping her 3 younger brothers into playing. They're young and they kind of suck at stuff, but it's still fun. Nice. It shows how little people like Mars, even the actual characters. Yeah, no wonder why. Finally, no more delusions. No more delusions. Early dust, which happens to be Anemone's birthday. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Tang. Hey, Anemone. No more delusions, yes. Here's an... Oh, wait, here's a cake or an egg? Cake was 4, right? Here's an egg. I'll keep the cake. It's 4, right? Yeah. Cool, thanks. I guess it is my birthday this week. Kind of forgot. Hello, Mom. Papa? Dust is such a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usually lush Vertumnan jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm and, you guessed it, dusty. Parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you wake up and home after you're asleep, so you have to visit them at work if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry. Your dad greets you cheerily. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are gathering crops from actual Vertumnan dirt this week. Sure, that sounds neat. He shows you around the rows of corn and beans from Earth. They all look a little yellow and scraggly. Not what you'd expect, but your dad enthusiastically points out the vegetables ready to harvest. Don't forget, he tells you, the Vertumnalia festival is coming up. There'll be a talent show and a science fair. I'm sure you're eager to participate, Taco. Of course. We're trapped here. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Yes. Hey, Cal. When I was a kid, I thought everything grew from chopped up pieces of bigger things. I mean, that's how it works for potatoes and onions. He sits back on his heel, finding a look on his face. I guess I must have never thought about how babies are made, huh? What the? What did you and Tammy talk about? The heck? Hey, Mars. Look, Taco, you can look like anything you want. Yes, yes, horns maybe. Yes, yes, indeed, horns. Yes, yes. Alright, let's go to school. It's been a while. Life sciences. You're bringing supplies to medbay when you see something unusual. Tangent curled up on a bench, her head pillowed on a rolled up lab coat. She's fast asleep. You stop and stare. You never see Tang sleeping. She's always so busy. You're surprised she even has time to nap. Yeah, and then Anemone comes in. Or Nem, I mean. She hardly ever sleeps. Let's let her sleep. Just a power nap, no reason to gawk, yes. Card becomes mental. Nice. 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 Um... Is that the best one I can do? I'm assuming it is, right? 24. Oh, wow. It's not. This is the best one. One, two, three. I'm missing a 4, but nice. Is that not how babies are made, with pieces of adults? Is that what you're saying? I hope not. The mood of the colony has been, well, I mean, anyways, muted this year ever since the attack during Glow. Though everything is still cheerfully decorated and the feast table is still heavy with food, mostly soy rations, this Vertumalia just feels different in a way you can't describe. The colonists gather in the square for Governor Yudikatsu's speech. What a year, yes, 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 yes. These creatures were unexpected, but I urge everyone to consider what it means for life here. Yes. Hey, did you hear? My dad says Yudikatsu's gonna announce depots open to the public. Oh yes, shopping. Nice. Whatever, Mars. Alright, bot wrestling again. Here we go. Em and Cal join you for the bot wrestling biathlon. So called because Com has added a hologram obstacle course this year. Competitors will each get a turn to wrestle a hydraulic bot, trying to keep it closed for as long as possible. This time, though, all competitors will first have to sprint across the festival grounds, dodging and leaping over obstacles. Each obstacle triggered will subtract from your time. Hard from toughness, but I'm at 28! How? Alright, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Is this what I can do? Is this the best I can do? I'm assuming it is, right? Yeah. 33. Jeez Louise. Oh, I have a lot of these. I'm gonna use them, I think. Okay, let me see the numbers here. I have a 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming this is not good, right? 19 versus 18. Oh, it is. But what about this? 19 as well, yeah. Ooh. Now, yeah. Now it's real bad. 2 out of 6 is real bad. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I guess we can push through, but also we have a ton of these. What are we keeping them for, right? Alright, I'm down for this. Rolled a 9! Close, yeah, it's so close. -1 stress. Wait, what? Oh, because I used that card. Right. Wow, look at you go. You do it. You didn't expect the hologram obstacles to move. The last one dances around and gets in your way when you get close, but your reflexes are fast enough to dodge it. Calm hoots and hollers proudly at you when you absolutely destroy the competition. Even Nem has to begrudgingly accept you beat her fair and square. She shakes your hand and tells you she'll win next year. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. Mars organizes a water fight that takes over the whole colony, even the adults, brightens everyone's spirit, even in the thick of heat of dust. Even in the thick heat of dust. I guess I shouldn't have used so many logs, huh? Because I get -50 stress. Oh well. You end up on top of the western wall with DYS launching water-filled poof shrooms down on the unsuspecting anemone in the sports ball court below. It will seem like a neat place to hang out and relax, much quieter than the lounge if you're looking for some solitude. Cool. Should we go out again? Our stress is like at 0. Nah. Taco, look, I'm getting tougher every day. Yeah. So, are we friends? No, we're not friends? Okay. I'll ask again next month. Hey, Tammy. New soy sweet flavors? Yes. Hello, Mars. Horns? Yeah. Hey, Cal. Hold this to your head now, my darling, you hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal. It'll help with the swelling. Wow, Cal's mom. Auntie Tara or something. Cal is sitting with his mother, Auntie Tara, who kneels beside him, looking or holding an ice pack to his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you approach. Hello, Taco. Tara greets you with a kind smile. Don't worry, recalcitrance just took a tumble off of something he shouldn't have been climbing. Mom, Cal complains, it wasn't that bad. Are you gonna be okay? I'm okay, Cal reassures. I just bonked my head a little. Mom always knows how to make it better, he says with a boyish smile. Even if I'm old enough to take care of myself. My brave boy, Tara says, stroking his hair. Thanks for humoring me. He looks over to you. Don't let him show off for you, Taco. Ground-based feats, bravery only for the rest of the day. Cal whines and wrinkles his nose. Tara laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. Cal's strength. This has to be one of the better ones. bravery is at 15. Alright, we're going here. Play sports ball, bravery, toughness, defense training, combat animals. Yeah, let's play sports ball. We did defense training last time. You and Them are watching the soldiers train. Her brother Calm is in the training dojo trying out a stun glove. He leaps back slightly as electricity crackles from his fingertips, then straightens up and splays his fingers experimentally towards a target dummy. A streak of lightning arcs out from his hand, charging a light bulb above the target to show a successful hit. Nem whistles. Wow, she says, that looks really dangerous. You agree, dangerous and awesome. But I think it only stuns things, she continues, because it's called a stun glove. Otherwise, they would call it a kill glove, I guess. I want to have a stun glove too, she says, copying her brother's motion of splaying her fingers forward like she's casting a magic spell. But my mom, she doesn't like fighting. She doesn't want me to be a soldier. Um, why not? I don't know, she pouts. Is it because I'm too young? Calm was training with Rhett when he was my age, but my mom, I don't think she likes that. I think 'cause I'm her only daughter, she was hoping I'd be more like Tammy, always helping in the creche. She shudders. I don't want to be one's mom. You sit and watch Calm light up one target after another with the stun glove, his motions gaining confidence as he learns this new tool. She doesn't want to be one's mom, huh? Taka will remember that. "18. I think this wouldn't let me win, right? Yeah. Nice, nice. It's kind of catching up to us, though. Late dust. It's Cal's birthday. I'm gonna give him a cake right now. Nem and Nougat are kicking up a huge cloud of dust outside the garrison. Wait, are we at 40? No, we're not. A huge cloud of dust outside the garrison, passing a sports ball back and forth and chasing each other around. Nem looks up as you approach and flails excitedly at you. Taco, hey, she says, jumping up and down. Look it, look, look. She bounces the sports ball on her knees. Look at what Nougat and me are practicing. Nem bounces the sports ball from one knee to the other a few times before launching it up into the air. She crouches, leaps up after it, and spikes it with her head towards Nougat with a yell. The sports ball thuds into Nougat's chest, sending her sprawling into the dirt. For a second you freeze, waiting for the crying to start. Instead, Nougat shrieks and laughs, clutching the ball as Nem jumps up and down and pumps her fists dramatically. 4 points for the ball not touching the ground after contact, Nem crows. The crowd goes wild, the Garrison Galaxies win again, woo! Nougat cups her hands over her mouth, imitating the roar of a crowd. Well, that was awesome. I know, right? Nem beams. She stands up straighter and puts her hands on her hips. I'm gonna be just as good as my big bro someday, and Nougat will too. She rubs the back of her hand across her nose, leaving a smear of dirt. Hey, you should come by the sports ball pitch sometimes. I can show you some tricks. Nem and Nougat look at you expectantly. Yeah. Yay, great, Nem says, bouncing on her feet. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Sports ball is my favorite thing in the planet. Her eyes go wide. Maybe even the whole galaxy. Me too, Nougat yells from where she's still lying on the ground. She picks herself up and carefully puts the ball down in front of her, then kicks it to Anemone. Did you see that? Nem laughs. She kicked the ball with her foot. Nougat's a natural. She's already inventing new ways to play sports ball. Future coach Nougat. Nougat puts her hands on her tiny hips. If you come to practice, you gotta play, she challenges, pointing at you. Nemi says, Nemi, huh? Says I get to be coach, so it's my rules. You and Nem both burst out laughing. Nougat is such a little character. How adorable. Okay, let me go to Cal and then give him his cake. Here you go, Cal. Cal gasps, my favorite food and on my birthday too. He makes grabby hands at the cake and takes a big huff of the pleasant sugary smell as his eyes slip closed in sheer pleasure. Wow, Taco, he breathes. You are really the best of the best. Here, you have a piece too. Let the icing melt in your mouth and let all your worries melt away with it. Wow, so it was +6. Jeez. Nice. Okay. Anyways, that is it for tonight. I just wanted to clear past memories. Jeez. Just wanted to get this one through because I would definitely forget next stream. Oh, and we can buy stuff too, right? I feel like buying a cake is just so good. I'm buying one. Yes. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we are heavily into the reds. Well, just two more, I guess. It's the blues that we don't have this run. Guess we didn't go to school much. Maybe have toughness and empathy that are really high. Okay. I save again. There we go. 2 out of 7. Oof. Oof. Oh, hey, Romo won. Tekken. What the? Taco's literally stupid this run. No logic. Yep. Last time blue was my highest one, and now all emotion and muscle. Yeah. I'm the complete opposite of my other run. But like last run, I was hanging out with Tangent, and then this run, I'm hanging out with Anemone. So like, of course I'm gonna be the opposite, you know? Strongly believe Taco modified it to rig it against me to teach me a lesson to fight my gambling addiction. No, I would never.